that W. And they will meet with this officiating crew. Brandon Schrammick is our head official. He's out there with David Barnes, who we see a lot during the basketball season, Brian Demlin, Troy Jester, and Chris Jersky. Those are our judiciary for this evening. There are also some number changes tonight as the stream gets going. So you're going to see some guys out there, and you're going to go, wait, who's number one? Bart Curtis doesn't like to have a number one on his football team. Well, he's going to have one tonight. That'll be Grady Nolan. Also, Ransbottom is wearing 21. Hoffert's wearing 13. And if Grady Nelson gets into the game, he will wear 44 instead of 90. Well, let's see how Warsaw did tonight. They are 6-0 in coin tosses. We'll see if they make it 7-0 here on this absolutely gorgeous Friday night. You heard Matt Rudkin talk about the weather. The wind is dying even as we speak, and we expect to have an absolutely perfect night for football. The playing surface completely enshrouded in shade right now. Only the visiting stands have sunshine on them. And in a little bit, everybody's going to wish they had sunshine on them because it's going to get chilly again tonight. But the football players think this is perfect. We know that Warsaw will be heading south here to start the football game, and Wawasee will head north. And if I read that right, Wawasee won the toss. Nope, I'm wrong. Tigers are 7-0. They won the toss. The official fooled me. They teach the referees that they're supposed to act like they're flipping the coin, right? So they're going through this whole gyration, and he immediately looked at the Wawasee guys. So I completely missed that part of it. So Warsaw 7-0 on the coin flips, and the Tigers will kick off to start the football game, and Wawasee will get it working from our right to left or from south to north here at the homecoming game at Fisher Field. They had almost 40 floats, not including the ambulance and some of the other outside entities that had participation in the homecoming parade. So that's pretty cool. It was a great parade through the middle of downtown Warsaw, and the kids were really excited about participating in that. And we have, well, not a sellout crowd, but it is a huge crowd, biggest crowd of the season so far here at Fisher Field. Mason Smythe has the ball teed up at his 40-yard line. He kicked off 3 times last week and did not have a touchback, and that almost never happens. It happened last week. So he'll try to do better tonight, and he's kicking back to a couple of Wawasee Warriors standing inside their 5-yard line, hoping for a chance. Hunter Tinky is on the near side. Derek Bontrager on the far side. There's the whistle, the run-up, and the boot. And we're underway in the W game. And Smythe will kick it 8 yards deep into the end zone. Touchback, and Wawasee will take over from the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Mason Shoemaker back in the lineup for Wawasee. He was injured early in the Concord game. He missed last week's game with Northridge. And, of course, Wawasee wonders how things might have been different last week had he played. But he's out there tonight, and when he is on the field, they look like a whole different outfit. First down and 10, ball in the middle of the field to the 20-yard line. They got one back in the backfield. Quick throw near side. Man's wide open. It's Braden Pike, and he's got 9 yards out to the 29-yard line. Tackled on the play by Eric Pohl. Second down and 1 coming up for Wawasee, who averages 280 yards per game of total offense, 137 through the air, 143 on the ground.
Robbie's going to have some throws come his way. There's no doubt about it.
And he's out there one-on-one against Pike. Second down and a yard to get. Ball in the near hash mark. Brandon Kelly, one of the 2 Kelly boys on this Wawasee football team, will get the handoff. He'll try the middle. He's going to get hit. He's not going to go anywhere. Rosas broke through at the snap, beat 2 guys in the backfield. It ends up being a loss of a yard for Brandon Kelly, and it's 3rd down and 2 now for Wawasee. I really thought that the defensive line for Warsaw would have a great opportunity here to have a big night. So far, so good. 3rd down and 2. Ball in the middle of the field now. Kelly to the right of Shoemaker. And now there's movement. And I think Rosas is going to give Wawasee a first down. He does. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. And the first down of the game for Wawasee. And when you're playing a team that you're favored over, those are the kind of things that you can't do early because you give them hope.
That's exactly right. It was Gabrich is playing the nose and Rosas is out on the end. And their quarterback did a nice job with the cadence to get him to jump.
From the 33, first down and 10, play action fake. Quick throw to the far side, incomplete. Pass intended out there for Bontrager. The coverage was given by Isbell, but if that throw's on target, Bontrager's got room to turn upfield and run for a long way. It'll be second down and 10. That's what we're talking about. They've had so many plays like that in the first 6 weeks of the season, Will. Well, they've had people open, and for whatever reason, they have not been able to connect with them.
Well, the reason that time was 22. He's kind of scary off the edge.
Second down and 10 from the 33. Shoemaker drops back to throw. Quick throw near side. Caught on the near side by Pike. He's hit at the 40. Dives forward to the 42-yard line. It'll be a yard short of the first down, so it's a gain of 9. It's third down and about a yard and a half to get.
It's always interesting to me where our outside linebackers on any defense, not just Warsaw's, but how much room they give that inside slot receiver to run a quick out like that.
And how much longer will they do that? We'll see. Third down and a yard and a half for Wawasee from their own 42-yard line. Shoemaker's going to take the snap and run forward, and he's not going to make it. Beam got through there, and the Tigers were blitzing. Corbin Johnston and Cohen Hattie broke through. It's a loss of a half a yard back to the 42-yard line, and now it's 4th and 2, and the Wawasee offense at the moment is going to stay on the field.
This will be an interesting call for the defense.
Last week, Wawasee was 0 of 4 on fourth downs against Northridge. Warsaw gives up 33% conversions on fourth down. Bontrager takes a long look over, or check that, Shoemaker takes a long look over, and they're going to run a play. They hand off. It's Kelly. He's trying to turn upfield. He's not going to make it. He lost another yard back to the 41-yard line. Isbell, Woodward, Villama, all there on the stop for the Tigers. Warsaw takes over on downs with 9:04 to play in the opening quarter in a scoreless game.
Outstanding job of pursuit by a lot of Tigers, and that's how you stop run games right there, is get everybody involved.
So the Tigers have a chance right off the bat to do some damage in a scoreless game. From the near hash mark at the 41-yard line, first down and 10. Quentin Brock hands off, and this is Hofford, and Hofford carries the ball up the middle, and he's got good yardage. He's got 9 yards and a first down carry. Well, we told you that Zollinger was not 100%. I'm looking for him down here on the sidelines. He is with the offensive unit, but he is not on the field at the moment. Gain of 9 for Robbie Hofford, second down and 1. And it's Hofford again. He's got the first down inside the 30 down to the 27. 5 more yards for Hofford, who came into the game with 27 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
Really good timing by Robbie. He's hitting that hole real quick and getting on the defense before they have a chance.
Well, that's one thing that they have been working on. The other guys that play that position is getting off the ball faster. Again, it's Hofford up the middle. Ran into his own guy and got across the 25 to the 23. That's a gain of 4 yards. The tackle made by Wawasee, but technically the tackle made by Cameron Kaufman's back. Because Robbie went at full speed and ran right between his 6 and his 5 and got knocked over. Second down and 6, 8 minutes to go, opening quarter. Wawasee went for it at their own 42-yard line on fourth down and 2 and did not make it. Brock under center. Again, it's off up the middle, big hole. Got to the 20, got inside the 20, goes down just shy of the 18-yard line. He'll be about a half a yard short of the first down. So it'll be third down, and we'll call it one here for Warsaw with 7.5 minutes left to play in a scoreless first quarter so far.
Interesting that inside the red zone, they're walking their safety up into the box.
Tigers in the red zone for the first time tonight. And it's offered up the middle, big hole. He's to the 15. He's down to the 10 and down to the 9-yard line. First and goal, Tigers. First and goal, Warsaw, as they march toward the south end of Fisher Field. 7:19 left to play in our opening quarter. Scoreless game to this point, but the Tigers have first and goal from the 9. Hoffert still in the backfield. Everybody looking at their wristbands to get the play. And a sideline warning has been called against Wawasee, which is really interesting because the referee isn't anywhere near the Wawasee players. They're back outside the 25-yard line, but the official on that side felt it necessary to put air in the whistle there. First and goal from the 9. Option play. Hoffert up the middle. Gets spun around and goes down at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 4 for Robbie, who's carried the ball the entire 37 yards so far for the Tiger offense, which means he's got about a third of his total yardage for the season on this drive. Second and goal from the 4. Actually, where they put the ball is right at the 5. Brock from the middle of the field. Hoffert again up the middle, spins around. Oh, he was never on the ground, and they're going to give him forward progress down to the 1. He was laying on the back of one of his offensive linemen and knew it, and continued to crawl backwards, and his shoulders touched down at the 1-yard line. It's third down and goal for the 1.
Nice, smart play by Robbie right there to get that extra yard.
Third and goal, ball just to the near side of exactly in the center of the field. Hoffert behind Brock. Hoffert again up the middle. Hit hard. Got to the goal line. I don't know. He's still got the ball. He's marked short. He's marked short of the first down, and the Tigers have fourth down and goal from inside the 1. The offense is staying out there. This one, in this game, this is a no-brainer. Because even if you don't make it here, you give Wawasee the ball back up at their 1, and you'll take that against your defense. Fourth down. Brock under center. Hoffert behind him. Snap, and there's Hoffert to the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Robbie Hoffert's got the Tigers on the board on a 1-yard run with 5:15 left to play in the opening quarter. It's 6-0.
Nice job by the left side of our offensive line. Chase Carl had an excellent block. The path of the fullback was a little wider that time. That was more of a veer route on that touchdown run by Hoffert, but Robbie had a really good series.
Smythe now for the point after. Mates in the season, 15 out of 15. High snap. Spot is down. Kick is up, and it is good. 5:15 to go. First quarter. Warsaw 7. Wawasee nothing. We're back in 60 on News Now Warsaw.
Whether your business is on the farm or in town, Crossroads Bank wants to help you succeed. That's why Crossroads Bank offers competitive rates and friendly service with their business loans. Visit crossroadsbanking.com or in person at their locations in Columbia City, North Manchester, Peru, South Whitley, Syracuse, Wabash, or Warsaw. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where your bank and your life meet, Crossroads Bank.
False start, pass interference, offsides. All bad things in football. Spotty dishes, rust stains, dry skin and hair. All bad things when it comes to your water. Rab Water Systems All-Star Team can help eliminate your water penalties. Home of the non-electric Connecticut, which provides clean, clear water 24/7 without electricity. Call or visit rabwater.com to fix your water.
Now, back to the Warsaw Tigers on News Now Warsaw, 99.7 FM and 1480 AM.
Roger and Will back at Fisher Field. Austin's here. Steve's back at the station. 7-0 Tigers. 5:15 left to play, opening quarter. Smythe now already with one touchback. Will deliver again. Oh, it's an onside kick. It's an onside kick. It bounces down the field, and Warsaw says they've got it, and they do. Cohen Hetty recovers at the Wawasee 47-yard line. It was the Tigers' Will Shepard that pulled off the chicanery, and an onside kick gives them the ball in Wawasee territory again.
It's an outstanding call when it works. I mean, just a great, aggressive play. It was just the way you coach it up. I'm interested in knowing in the middle of the field if they're going to keep the safety down in the box. Yes, they are. So they've got at least 8 guys in the box.
Yes, they do. First down and 10, Warsaw from the 46, up 7-0. And it's a play-action fake. Throw to the near side. It's wide open. Ransbottom, 30. Inside the 30, 25, and down all the way to the 23-yard line, I think. They ran the wheel route, and that was a beautifully thrown ball. Good catch by Ransbottom. First down, Tigers.
I like the call on first down. Everybody's watching the fullback, and you sneak the back out, and really good call.
5:06 to play, opening quarter. Warsaw with a touchdown, a recovered onside kick, and a quick first down pass. They're at the 23-yard line, first down and 10. Working toward the south end of Fisher Field. Quentin Brock with wings on either side. Tight formation, extra linemen on both sides as well. And this is Villema in quarterback, and Villema keeps it, turns upfield. He's inside the 15. He's down to the 12-yard line. Villema on the carry. I'm going back in my mind's eye. I'm sure that it was Quentin Brock that threw the pass. However, Villema is in the game right now.
Yes, it was Brock.
And I'm looking down below, and Brock is on the end of the bench. He still has his helmet on, but he looks like he may have been shaken up. So Daylor Villema is in at quarterback. And he'll give off the middle, and there's Reed Zollinger for a gain of a couple yards. Give him 3 yards down to the 9. Second down and 7 coming up for Warsaw, leading 7-0 with 4:20 left to play here in the opening quarter. Villema was a guy that looked like he was going to be the quarterback of the future. And he is certainly capable of running this position. Taylor under center. He'll hand off. No, he's going to keep it and take it down to the 6-yard line. So gain of 3 more yards for Villema. And it's third down and about 4 coming up for the Tigers. The one thing Villema gives you at quarterback in this offense, Will, is yardage from the quarterback. He is not afraid to keep it if the situation warrants. Brock doesn't like to do that much. He would much prefer to hand it off or pitch it.
Villema's a really good athlete. He can get a lot of yards after contact.
Third down. Tigers can't get a first down. Zollinger up the middle. He's got a hold. No, he's going to keep it. And Villema gets inside the 5 and goes down to the 4-yard line. Actually, give him to the 3. He's a yard short of the first down. It's now 4th down, and the Tigers are going to leave the offense out there, and they're going to send Rosas onto the field as an extra lineman. We're at 3:04, 3:03, 3:02 left in quarter number 1 of the W Trophy game, with Warsaw in the lead 7-0 and facing a 4th down and a yard. From the 3, Villema hands off. Zollinger pushes forward. How far did he get? I don't think he made it. The Wawasee fans are hooting and hollering, and they have stopped the Tigers. 2:47 left to play here in the opening quarter, and after the onside kick, the Tigers march it inside the 3-yard line, but turn it over on downs, and it's Wawasee football.
Well, it's very important here that the Tigers keep them in jail and hopefully make them punt out of the back of the end zone. I think our new secondary player, Strawn.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Strawn.
Yeah. I think he needs to be ready because I think they're going to try and pick on him a little.
Well, I know if I was Wawasee, I would. Shoemaker, 3 yards deep in the end zone, quick throw near side, caught out here by Bontrager, got spun around to the 6, dives forward out to the 9. Tackle the play by a couple of guys, but is there a flag down somewhere? The referee running all the way over to the Warsaw sideline, like sprinting at full speed, and he wants to talk to Bart Curtis. And Rosas, we have a personal foul against the Tigers. I don't know what happened there. Rosas is on the sideline, and the personal foul has been called against Warsaw. It was thrown by the referee back behind the line of scrimmage. So add on 15 yards from the end of the run, and that will take the ball from the 9 to the 24. So that's a first down by penalty for Wawasee, and with 2:37 left to play here in the first quarter, Warsaw a 7-0 lead to Wawasee will operate from their 24-yard line. 2 wideouts near side. We have a guy in the slot on the far side and a wideout. Shoemaker takes the snap, looking right all the way, throws it out there. It's caught. Bontrager cutting through the middle of the Tigers, 35. He's the 40, not the 41-yard line. 17-yard gain on the pitch and catch. Derek Bontrager, who came into the game with 26 catches for 246 yards, has a first down for Warsaw, or for Wawasee.
That was nice timing. That can't do it any better than that. Great throw, great route.
From the 42-yard line. Ball near the near hash. Shoemaker leans over. Got a running back to his right. He will hand off to him. And it's a carry up the middle. And a carry to the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. Barrett Kelly. Barrett wears number 20. Brandon wears 33. Barrett on the carry. They gave him all the way to the 46-yard line. So give him a gain of 4, second down and 6 coming up for the Warriors. A minute and a half to play opening quarter. Warsaw with a 7-0 lead here in the W Trophy game.
Roger, is 44 a number that was changed?
Yes, I can tell you who that is. That is Grady Nelson, who normally wears 90. Some of the numbers that we're used to seeing don't match up. Back to throw, Bontrager rolling out, being chased from behind, floats it up the sidelines, and threw it out of bounds. Intended on the far side for Reed Weidenbach. Coverage on the play by Villama, and it will be third down and 6. Yes, Grady's wearing 44 instead of 90. Most of the number changes that affected players that would play in the game were on the offensive side. But Nelson with Rosas on the bench at the moment. Nelson is in there. He's a freshman. His dad, of course, was a tremendous lineman for Warsaw a little over 20 years ago. Back to throw. Shoemaker up the near sidelines for Bontrager. Incomplete. Leighton Isbell had the best shot at it. It's now fourth down, and the punt team comes on for Wawasee.
Roger, those last 2 plays, really good pass defense by the Tigers. The second down play was a flag route where you have 3 different levels of receiver, and the outside linebacker, Pohl, did a great job of getting underneath his man, and there was nowhere to really throw it.
Back deep to punt for Wawasee. I'm trying to tell who it is, and I still can't tell. Good snap, kick is away. That's Reidenbach, and Villama will let it bounce to the 20, 15, 10, still rolling, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pretty good punt. No return. Warsaw takes over from their 6-yard line. 52 seconds left to play opening quarter. Warsaw with a 7-0 lead.
Losing the yardage by why not catching the punt hurts, especially backing up in deep into the red zone.
Well, that's become a thing, right? I mean, they don't almost ever catch punts, and when they do, they fair catch them. Tigers take over from the 6 at the north end of Fisher Field. Quentin Brock back in at quarterback. Oh, and Brock fumbled the ball. He's going to be hit inside the 5. He gets away from 1, gets away from 2, but he's going to go down back inside the 5-yard line at the 2-yard line. Loss of 4 in the play on what counts as a running play. When Brock turned, he ran into his own guy. Second down and 14 coming up for the Tigers.
That's why the fair catch is really important, because now you are really in jail.
I think they were going to throw a pass play from there. Hoffert back in at fullback for the Tigers. Second down and 14. Brock under center. Hands off. No, he's going to keep it. Turn up the field. The 5 breaks the tackle and gets tackled at the 7-yard line. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. With a score, Warsaw 7, Wawasee nothing. We're back in 60 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
I am a Colts fan.
I'm a Bears fan, and you out there are Warsaw Tiger fans.
Whoever you root for, in order to win the game, your team needs a head coach with an effective game plan. We at Alder Bergen can help you develop and implement a financial game plan for your family's future. So if you're a Colts fan, a Tiger fan, a Bears fan, or a fan of any other team,
Except the Patriots. Alder Bergen can be the head coach of your financial planning team. Alder Bergen and Company, 122 West Market Street in Warsaw, and online at alderbergen.com.
As the leaves change color and the air turns crisp, it's time to get your set of wheels ready for the autumn adventures ahead. Stop in today to your neighborhood Auto Value Auto Parts store for all your vehicle's fall essentials. New wiper blades, motor oil, fuses, air filters, and more. Or you can find whatever you need online at myautovaluestore.com. We do offer same-day in-store pickup or convenient ship-to-home service. Now that's Auto Value, where service is the difference. We've got you covered.
This is the Warsaw Tigers Sports Network, 99.7 FM, 1480 AM, NewsNowWarsaw.com, and the News Now Warsaw app.
And we're glad you're with us wherever you are watching or listening, however you are watching and listening. Roger Grossman, Will Shepard, Austin Elders on stats, Steve Scott's back at the station. Corner number 2 about to begin. Warsaw in the lead, 7-0, but facing a third down. Basically a third down and 9 from just outside their 8-yard line. They have to get the ball to the 16-yard line to get a first down. Quentin Brock in at quarterback for the Tigers. Warsaw's put the ball on the ground once in this sequence. They did not lose it. Hoffert to the backfield behind Brock. And they're going to run the counter, and it's a fumble back inside the 5-yard line. And I think Wawasee dove on it, and it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown for Wawasee. Peyton Sewell fell on the football in the end zone, and the Tigers' lead is only 7-6 as they fumble, and it's recovered in the end zone.
And the play was wide open. That's very hurtful for a number of reasons. We could have had a really big play, and Wawasee took advantage of another Warsaw turnover, and with a kick, we're going to be tied up.
Extra point coming up here. Dane Sigler is the kicker. Good snap, spot is down, kick is up to the left, upright, and it is no good. No good, wide left. Tigers still lead, 11:54 left to play in the half. Warsaw 7, Wawasee 6, back in 60 on News Now Warsaw.
Colliers Heating and Air has long been known for quality and integrity. Quality in their line of Lennox heating and air systems, and integrity in the way they've been doing business in our community for the last 36 years. So when they say they have a Lennox heating and air system for your home with $1,500 rebates, along with up to $2,000 off the dealer list price, you can take them at their word. Lennox quality and Colliers integrity. TrustColliers.com.
I'm your neighbor. You see me at Optimist, you see me at church, you see me at the grocery store. I'm just a regular guy with a law degree who has the know-how to get you to win. I'm Travis McConnell, your personal injury lawyer. With millions of dollars won for clients, call me. I'll give you my personal cell, and we can start working together. The initial call's always free. I handle all types of injuries, falls, crashes, defective products, and more. Call me today, Travis McConnell. your personal injury lawyer. Just say, hey, Google, look up the law office of Travis McConnell. Office Warsaw.
Tiger Talk, presented by R&B Car Company. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on News Now Warsaw.
Welcome back to Fisher Field. Warsaw gives up a score. Their ball handling literally cost them 6 points. The Warriors are on the board at 7-6. Now Sigler will kick off from the 40. And he's going to pitch it high in the air and short. And it will be taken on the run and fumbled. And there's a scramble forward at the 25. And Wawasee says they've got it. They are unpiling. And there's two guys still fighting for it down there at the bottom of the pile. Referees are talking about it. They're telling everybody to back up. There are two guys, one from each team down at the bottom of the pile, won't let it go, and it's going to be Wawasee ball. The Tigers have fumbled the kickoff. And Wawasee, with 11:50 left to play in the half, has the ball at the Tiger 25-yard line.
Ugh. Yeah, it's difficult. It seemed it was nice and high. There's no reason to try and get so much momentum that you bang it off your shoulder pad. You know, catch the football and then get going.
So the Warriors with a chance for the lead. Down 7-6. Shoemaker takes the snap, looking right, lofts it into the air, into the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be batted down, incomplete. Intended in the near corner for Pike, and you had Strawn and Wilson, the safety, over there to knock it down. Second down and 10.
That's too bad because I think Strawn would have intercepted it, but Wilson, being aggressive, comes over and makes sure that the ball is not caught.
Second down and 10. Ball at the near hash mark at the 25. Wawasee headed toward the south end of Fisher Field. Shoemaker back to throw, looking left, under pressure, floats it in the flat, and it is incomplete. Intended for Tinky. Woodward was right behind him. Third down and 10. Even if that pass is completed, it would have gained a yard or two at the most. And if it's a yard to the right, Woodward's got it going toward the north end of Fisher Field, and no one stops him.
Really good coverage by the senior linebacker. He recognized right away the route, and he jumped it and did what he was supposed to do. Impressive.
Third down and 10 for the 25 after the fumbled kickoff. Tigers with two lost fumbles already here in the first half. Shoemaker claps his hands, takes the snap, blitz coming, throws it out in the flat. He's got his man Bontrager. He cuts the middle. He's going to be throwing him down at the 24-yard line. Wilson came up from his safety position to save that from being a big play. It's now fourth down and 9 coming up for Wawasee. It'd be a 41-yard field goal. Sigler is 2 of 3 on field goals, but the longest one is 26. So this is a go-for-it down, and that's what Wawasee will do.
Like a nice pass rush here by...
They brought everybody but the student managers on that play.
Yeah.
Takes a snap, rolling left, pressure, throws it on the run, high into the air. It's tipped, it's intercepted! It's intercepted! That hit 2 Wawasee players' hands. Got it at their own 17-yard line. I believe that it was Isbell that picked it off. What a crazy game. That ball batted around and batted around. 2 Wawasee players hit it first, and then a Tiger hit it, and I'm pretty sure that was Isbell that grabbed hold of it. Eric Pohl, we're being told, picked it off.
Yeah, the senior outside linebacker is getting a lot of love. I think Pohl was the magic man.
Tigers with the ball, pitch right. Here comes Ransbottom with a blocker in front. 15-20 to the outside 25. He's to the 30, and he'll be slung out of bounds right at the 31-yard line. That is a 14-yard gain for Ransbottom and a first down for the Tigers.
Roger, how did you like the way that play initially looked?
Keep talking, Will.
Okay. That was a really nice call on first down. The Wawasee Warriors were jamming it up in the middle. Great call by Mike.
First and 10 Tigers from their 31, up 7-6. And Brock will keep it and to get a yard to the 32.
I think mixing it up, especially on the early downs, is a really good plan by the offensive staff. I think it's worked well so far.
Well, I just want to let you know, I don't want to big time you hear anything, but I know who the homecoming king and queen are. Just saying. Second down to 9. 10 minutes to play first half. Warsaw leads by 1. And this is Hollinger up the middle. He's got room. He's got a first down across the 40, 45, still backing his way. Still going all the way to midfield.
That's kind of nice to see.
Hollinger got about 8 yards forward and the rest backwards. First down Tigers, gain of 18. Yes, sir. Hollinger had a big hole. The offensive line got him started, and he got spun around about the 42-yard line, and he just never stopped backing up. And he gets all the way to the midfield stripe. 9.5 minutes left to play. First half, Warsaw leads 7-6 over Wawasee. Quentin Brock hands off. Hollinger again, big hole, 45, runs over a guy, lost the football again, and Sewell recovers for Wawasee. He gets 7 yards on the carry, and Warsaw's lost a third fumble here in the first half.
It's becoming problematic. And number 4, I want to say Egoff had a great pin block on that play. That was going to be at least 8, 9, maybe even 10-yard gain.
As it is, it's a 7-yard gain and another lost fumble for the Tigers. Their third of the first half. And Wawasee takes over at the 40-yard line. Shoemaker shifting people around. His team down by a point. And he will hand off. There's not a lot of room there, but a good run by Kelly. And Brandon Kelly gets back to the line of scrimmage plus a yard. Second down.
I think the Wawasee staff is going to come to the realization that running the ball against Warsaw is going to be very, very difficult, and they're going to have to rely on an air attack.
Teams have had more success moving the ball through the air against Warsaw than they have on the ground. Minus Mishawaka last week. Second down and 9 from the 41. Shoemaker takes a snap, looking left, now looking right. Chased out of the pocket, still looking, going to flip it ahead to Bontrager, who stumbles and gets across the 50 and goes out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 13 yards and another first down for the Warriors.
Can't lose leverage on the quarterback. You just, their bootleg action, you can't let him outside of the last defensive lineman for Warsaw because he had all the time in the world and just causes problems.
8:23 clock running, first half. The Collier's Family of Brands halftime show is coming up. Wawasee with the ball at the Tiger 46. Fake handoff. Quick flip far side Bontrager. Being chased by Pohl, and Pohl will track him down, but not before he gets inside the 40-yard line and will go down at the 37-yard line. We'll be short of the first down by about a yard. So a gain of 9, second down and 1 coming up. The Tigers have given Wawasee 3 lost fumbles here in the first half.
I would be ready for going up over the top here. Second and 1 in Tiger territory. This is a great opportunity for the Warriors.
Kind of a free down.
Yeah.
From the 37, ball in the far hash mark. Shoemaker, high snap. Looking, pumping, hit, and down he goes. Isaac Beam with the sack, the first Tiger sack of the game. They're going to mark him back at the 47-yard line. That's a huge loss. Loss of 12. No, how about a loss of 10? Beam with the sack, his 8th sack of the season.
Couldn't have come at a better time.
Oh, terrific timing. 3rd down and 11 now for Wawasee. Backed up to their Tiger 47 with 7.5 minutes left to play in the half. Shoemaker, Wawasee moves, and there comes flags. False start against Wawasee. That'll back him up 5 yards. The guy lined up in the backfield closest to Shoemaker flinched. I think they were going on 2. He went on 1. That backs the ball up into Wawasee territory at the 48. Now it's 3rd down and 16.
Warsaw's well coached. This is screen draw, some kind of funkadelic play here. Be ready for it.
Shoemaker standing back at his 43. He's got one back to his right. Takes a high snap. Screen play to the near side. Caught by Barrett Kelly, and he gets hit as he crossed the 50-yard line and goes down at the 48. Jet Woodward finished him off. It was Gabrich that brought him down. It's 4th down and 12 after a gain of 4, and the Warriors bring out the punt team.
Got to be disciplined here, and if they do decide to kick the ball, I would much prefer a fair catch at least.
Vilma standing at his 19-yard line. And Reinbach has it, bounce past it. It's rolling inside the 25-yard line. He's going to pick it up and kick it anyway. What a play. It'll land at the Tiger 40 and then roll inside the 35 all the way down to the 30-yard line. Reed Reichenbach may have just saved the game for Wawasee. That thing rolled past him 15 yards, and he was able to go back, scoop it up, and kick it down the field. 6:05 left to play in the half. Warsaw leading Wawasee 7-6.
Really heads-up play by the punter. It could have been complete disaster, and he's quick on his feet, pick up the ball, and was able to at least salvage some major field position. Now, it's Warsaw's job to take care of the football and march it down and take control of this thing.
Tigers marched it down the field of the opening drive and scored. And since then, fumble. Gillum is in the game for the Tigers. Hands off, and it is Zollinger. And Reed will get past the 35 to the 37, a gain of 7 yards in the first down carry. For Reed, who needed 35 yards coming into the game for 1,000 yards, and he's 10 yards short of that. Remember, he had 560 yards in 2 games against Concord and Northwood. 2nd and 3.
Let's not be scared to feed him.
Ball in the near hash mark at the Tiger 37. Villama. Hands off again. Zollinger breaks the tackle. 40, near sideline 45. Still in bounds. Now drags across the sideline and out of bounds to the 47-yard line. That is a first down for Warsaw. And a gain of 10 for Zollinger. And he's got 6 carries for 42 yards, and he is over 1,000 yards for his season. 5:23 left to play here first half. The Colliers Family of Brands halftime show is coming up, so don't go anywhere. Villama from the 47. Up the middle, Zollinger. First, he got a burst across the 50, and he'll go down at about the 46-yard line. 7 yards and a first down carry, and we have a flag down at the end of the play. This may be a Tiger penalty.
he's going to call late hit on our guy. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, he's just... I like the explanation to Bart. That's great. That's marvelous. That is theater.
So 15 yards, backs the ball up all the way to the Tiger 38-yard line. So Warsaw with 2 personal fouls already in this contest. Williamson still in the game at the moment, but I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he comes out for a talking to. Tollinger up the middle, staggers across the 40, out to the 43-yard line. Gain of 5 for the senior running back. Now it's 3rd down and 14. Tigers had a 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3 became 2nd down and more than 20. On the near hash mark at the Tiger 43, 4.5 minutes left to play first half. Warsaw 7, Wawasee 6. The Wawasee touchdown was a defensive touchdown. They forced a fumble inside the 5, recovered it in the end zone. Villama pitch back, Egoff. Nobody out there to block for him, and he's going to be hit, thrown for a loss back to the 40. There were 2 Warriors out there that got to him before the Tigers could block him. It's a loss of 3, and the Tigers, with a disastrous series at the end of that sequence, will have to send Mason Smythe out to punt.
Let's make sure we have enough guys.
Looks like we're several players short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. I think we're still short 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we're short 2 players. And Warsaw's going to have to take a timeout. Warsaw has come unglued here in the first half of play. 3:41 left to go in it. Warsaw 7, Wawasee 6. Back in 60 on News Now Warsaw.
Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts invites you this fall to the widest variety of custom trailers and golf carts in northern Indiana. Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts is the northern Indiana authorized dealer for E-Z-Go personal golf carts, the #1 golf cart in the world. Also check out their new line of 4- and 6-seat Mad Jacks carts. Plus you can get financing on any cart through Sheffield Financial LLC. Hurry in for the best season-ending prices with an extra $250 off. Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, US 30 East Warsaw, where you are always a winner.
Honey, my car needs windshield wipers. Can you pick some up?
Nah, we'll just get a new car. Throw it in the backyard with the rest of them.
Sometimes it's obvious when you should replace just a part. Like if your windows have condensation between the panes, you may not need to replace the whole window. The specialists at Glass Doctor can install new insulated glass in your existing frames for less than you might think. Save money and restore your window's appearance. Visit glassdoctor.com.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your paint. Oh, yeah.
If it's urgent and you need it now, it's on News Now Warsaw.
Smythe boots it away. Yard line. So Smythe's punt rolls out of bounds on the near sideline at the 26 of Wawasee, and that's where the Warriors take over. First down and 10 with 3:34 left to play in the half, and Warsaw leading 7-6.
I think time is a factor in terms of what both offense will call and how aggressive the defense. Wawasee obviously wants to, go down and have a chance to go ahead in this game, and Warsaw wants the ball back. So 3 and out is obviously the thing for the defense.
Shoemaker and company go to work. First down and 10. They have all 3 of their timeouts if they need them. Shoemaker, quick throw far side, caught by Bontrager, gets around pole. Turns up field 30, and he's out to the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of almost 8 yards on a first down play. Marketed officially as a gain of 7. Second down. Yeah, I'll change my mind on that, where they put the ball down. Austin, give him 8 yards. Second down and 2. Clock running down to 3:10 left in the half. Tigers scored on a 1-yard run by Robbie Hoffer. Wawasee scored on a fumble recovered in the Tiger end zone. Shoemaker from the far hash mark. Hands off for Barrett Kelly. Barrett Kelly's got the first down. Across the 35-yard line, out to the 39. 5-yard carry for Barrett Kelly, who had 47 carries for a little over 206 yards in the first 6 games of the season. 2:43 left, clock running. Second quarter, Tigers lead by 1. It is the W Trophy game, which means weird things happen, and the unusual happens a lot. And it has happened several times here in this first half. Shoemaker takes a head-high snap, rolling right, flips it out the right, got a man wide open, and threw it over his head. There wasn't a Tiger within 10 yards of Derek Bontrager at the Wawasee 45-yard line. And there's a flag down back at the line of scrimmage. I believe it's an ineligible man downfield if I read the official's indication right. Yes. Third down, or second down and 10 or first and 15. Bart Curtis talking over his options with the official on the near sideline. They're going to take the yard. Oh, no, they're going to decline the penalty. So it will be second down and 10. Again, 2:19 left to go in the half. Wawasee with all 3 of their timeouts at the moment at their own 39-yard line. On the far hash mark. That guy in that route has been open several times. Once they hit it, the others they have missed. Second and 10. Shoemaker, quick throw far side, caught inbounds. That's Pike on the catch for Wawasee. They're going to mark him to the 48-yard line. It'll be a yard short of the first down, so it's third down and 1 coming up. Gain of 9.
I think we're going to have to maybe possibly adjust the amount of space we're giving the receivers without going crazy, because they're hitching us to death.
Shoemaker, hard clap, and Warsaw jumped off sides. Offside Tigers. That'll move the ball from the 48 to the Tiger 47. First down. That's the 4th time the Tigers have committed a penalty that's given Wawasee a first down. They've got more penalties by first down than they have by actually earning them by running plays.
I'm wondering if we're trying to set a record for miscues and a half.
They're well on their way. 1:45 left to play. Clock runs. Ball at the 47-yard line of the Tigers now. Wide side of the field is the near side, which is the right side of the formation. Shoemaker back to throw. Quick throw out in the flat, caught by Kelly. And Kelly lost the football. They're going to say he was down, though, and I think that's the right call. The catch was made by Brandon Kelly, 33, not 20. And it ends up being a loss of a yard of the play, and Wawasee takes timeout. 1:25 left in the half. Warsaw 7, Wawasee 6. Back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
It's that time of year again. Football is back, and soon it's time to sign up for the open enrollment of Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D drug plans, and individual health care plans through the Affordable Care Act. Contact JVC and Associates to update new plan designs and find out about increased subsidies to help reduce marketplace premiums. Call John at 574-527-1295. Call with any questions and be ready to sign up for the Medicare plans beginning October 15th and for individual health care plans on November 1st. Go Tigers!
News Now Warsaw, WRSW, 1480 AM and W259BJ, 99.7 FM, Warsaw, Indiana.
Roger, Will, Austin, and Steve with you on a Friday night. An absolutely gorgeous night of high school football. Unfortunately, the football has not been gorgeous in any way, shape, or form. Second down, 11, Wawasee at the Tiger 48 with 1:25 left in the half, and Warsaw leading 7-6. Shoemaker waits the snap, gets a head-high snap, looking left, throws it over the middle, and it's caught by Tinky. Tinky will be hit at the 42 and dive forward to the 40. So that's a gain of 8 yards, and it sets up third down for Wawasee, and the clock continues to run. Wawasee with 2 timeouts and 1:10 left in the half. They give Gabrich a break. He comes out on this 3rd down and 4 play. Shoemaker takes the snap, looking to the wide side, chased out of the pocket by Beam. He's going to be hit as he throws. He throws it down the field, and it's caught by Pike, and he's got a first down at the Tiger 35. Warsaw looks really scared that they're going to get beat deep in this football game, and they are playing way off these receivers.
The problem with that play is, again, losing leverage on the quarterback. It just gives receivers time downfield to run and get open or get a little bit of space, which is what the receiver for Wawasee did. He did a nice job, but we've got to keep the quarterback in the pocket.
First down for Wawasee. They're at the Tiger 35 with 54 seconds left in the half. Shoemaker back to throw. Gets away from one man. Won't get away from Isaac Beam, and down he goes. Back at the 45-yard line. Beam with his second sack. Wawasee is going to take timeout with 44 seconds left. Beam with his 9th sack of the season. And a loss. And with 45 seconds left, it'll be timeout Wawasee. We're back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Michiana, you're approved. Need a new ride when everyone says no way? You're approved. This is Wade with Nissan of Warsaw. Low credit score? I don't care. You're approved. I have the power to say yes to everyone. And with my You're Approved process, $500 down, bam, you're approved. What do you need? Current pay stub, photo ID, and proof of where you live, along with 4 friends that'll tell us how amazing you are. And bam, you're approved. To start the process, call us at 574-267-5850. NissanofWarsaw.com, TradeWithWade.com. You're approved.
Your home for Tiger Sports. News Now, Warsaw.
Don't forget Tiger Talk tomorrow on News Now Warsaw. Starts at 9 a.m. If you missed any of the Tiger Talk shows from previous to this, you can go back and listen to them. Go to newsnowwarsaw.com, click on sports, go down to replays, and you will find the shows with the dates on them. 2nd down and a long way. 2nd down and 21 after the loss of 11 on the sack by Beam. You can get a couple more of those. I'd be quite okay with it. Shoemaker takes the snap, looking down the middle, being chased out of the pocket, going to take off and run. The 43 down to the 40-yard line. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain, and Wawasee is going to burn their final timeout. 36 seconds left to play in the half. Warsaw leads Wawasee 7-6. We're back in 30 on News Now Warsaw.
You already know that State Farm agent Ott Schroeder offers great service. But what you probably didn't know is that State Farm also has surprisingly great rates on auto insurance. In fact, new customers call them jaw-dropping. And the surprise isn't reserved just for some. State Farm agent Ott Schroeder has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Kosciuszko County. Give Ott a call at 574-269-2020 for your surprisingly great rates today. Just be sitting down when you do. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you want the news, you want it now. News Now, Warsaw.
Roger Grossman, Will Shepard back with you at Fisher Field. 3rd down and 14 coming up for Wawasee. They've taken their final timeout with 36.6 left to play in the half. Trailing Warsaw 7-6 here in the 2023 edition of the W Trophy game. Shoemaker on 3rd down. Has it back to his left. Kind of rubs his hands together, takes the snap, drops back outside the 45, go down the middle. He's got Bontrager wide open at the 20, and he's tackled at the 17-yard line. First down, Wawasee with 30 seconds to go. Warriors without a timeout, rush to the line of scrimmage. Shoemaker will go under center, and he gets the whistle, and he spikes the ball. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Wawasee. Again, wide receivers running down the middle of the field, wide open.
Yeah, that was just too long of response time from our safety. When they go 2-by-2, realize that, 4 verticals is basically man-to-man.
2 wideouts to the near side, one to the far from the 17-yard line. Shoemaker. Claps his hands, takes the snap, drops back to throw, running away from Beam, throws it. There's nobody out there. That should be intentional grounding. So far, no whistle. So far, no flag. The official looking right at it, looking from behind, and he doesn't say anything. How can that not be intentional grounding? There wasn't a have been, holy mackerel. There was nobody within 20 yards of that receiver. He was throwing that ball away. That is what intentional grounding is for. 21.3 seconds left here in the first half. Ball to 17-yard line. Shoemaker, ball in the near hash mark. Takes the snap, drops the throw, lobs it up into the corner of the end zone. The Tigers are there, and it's knocked away. And you had two Tigers knocking away from each other. Third down and 10. Fourth down and 10.
The second time tonight we've messed up a free interception by a guy coming in late to mess it up.
They're going to send Reed Reichenbach out on the field to try a field goal with 15 seconds left to give them the lead. This would be a 34-yard try. Right-footed kicker from an awkward hash mark. Good snap. Spot is down. Kick is away. It's got the distance, and it is good. A 34-yard field goal by Reed Reichenbach with 10.8 seconds left to play in the half has put Wawasee in the lead over Warsaw at 9-7. We're back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Here we go. You know why to go to R&B Car Company, right? 90 days till your first payment, $3,500 minimum for your trade. And with locations in South Bend, Warsaw, and now Fort Wayne, you need to find out why we are where you ought to be. Because financing available with any kind of credit, we've got banks that cater to everyone, no matter the need, from compacts to big honking diesels, fast and friendly service, and the best deal bottom line. So shop now and get pre-approved at rbcarcompany.com.
When you want the news, you want it now. News Now, Warsaw.
So the Tigers have 10.8 seconds to be specific. Left to do something with it. The Tigers will get the ball to start the third quarter of play, or at least they're supposed to. They've already fumbled one kickoff. Wawasee with the lead. 9-7. Wilson back deep for the Tigers. Isbell is back there with him. Ransbottom is on the near side. And Sigler will boot it. Sigler gets the whistle. And he'll run to it. And he'll chip it high and short. This will be Isbell from the 18. 20, coming to the near side, got a block. 25. He cuts upfield to the 28, got spun around to the 30, and goes down at the 31. And there's 1 second left to play here in the second quarter, and then there's some pushing and shoving afterwards. The Warsaw fans you heard reacted to that. Is there a flag down? I don't see one. Yeah. Oh, it's way back there. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we had
it's way back. It's way back at the 38-yard line at the other end of the field.
We had our biggest guy against their smallest guy, and they didn't like it and pushed our guy way after the whistle.
Personal foul against Wawasee. That'll move the ball to the 46-yard line after the 15-yard walk-off. With 1 second left. John Reedabout would like an explanation on why his kicker got a penalty taking on one of our bigger guys. Again, that is easily 35 to 40 yards back at the other end of the field from where the ball was. Well, we've seen funnier things happen from this Warsaw offense, but not tonight. Nothing about the Warsaw offense has been funny tonight. 2 lost fumbles on offense. Quentin Brock is the quarterback. They run the reverse. Oh, there we go. Brands bottom 45. Oh, we got hit hard from the backside. It goes down at the 41-yard line. That will be a gain of 5, 10, 13 yards, and that ends the first half. Wawasee with the lead at halftime. It's Warriors 9, Tigers 7. We'll come back with the Colliers Family of Brands halftime show next on News Now Warsaw.
I love being a granddad. I spent last weekend playing football with my grandsons. We had a great time, running, tackling, laughing. The next morning, though, when I woke up, I was sore all over. I decided it was time to head to Reinhold's Town Square Furniture and visit their Sealy Posturepedic Sleep Shop. These are the beds that back doctors recommend. They support your body while cushioning your shoulders and relaxing your legs. Why did I wait so long to go to Reinhold's? My Sealy Posturepedic is just what the doctor ordered. After all, we're having another big game this weekend, and I don't plan on losing again. Thanks, Reinhold's.
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon with Rock Hill Pinnock. I had to chuckle the other day because I heard a lawyer on TV say you should come to their firm because they're the attorneys you know. But yet, you've never heard of them except from the television commercials. The attorneys at Rock Hill Pinnock are part of this community. We may help coach your kids at T-ball, see you at a golf match, or simply be your friend or neighbor. If you don't know one of us yet, chances are someone you know does. But whether you know us already or not, we hope you'll give us a call and get to know us as your attorneys. Call 267-6116 for an appointment today. Rock Hill Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
You suffer from headaches, neck pain, or fatigue by the end of the day? The reason could be your eyes. This is Dr. Jason Rich from the Spectacle Shop. Digital devices have created an incredible amount of demand on our eyes, which can lead to eye strain and other symptoms. We've incorporated the newest technology in diagnosing and treating these problems with the NeuroLens system. With this technology, we can not only make you see better, but feel better. Visit NeuroLens.com, that's NeuroLens.com for more information, or visit thespectacleshopinc.com.
Enjoy the next level of fun on the water with help from Splendor Boats. Place your order now on Quest Pontoons or a Splendor custom-built power catamaran deck boat. Ask about their indoor, safe, and clean off-season boat storage, winterization, shrink wrapping, and pontoon redecking. Plus, schedule your spring boat arrival so you don't have to wait next year. Visit them in Warsaw or Silver Lake or online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats, a small family business for big family fun.
Fast, accurate, reliable. This is News Now Warsaw.
Halftime here at Fisher Field with the score, Wawasee 9, Warsaw 7. It's time for the Colliers Family of Brands halftime show, presented by Colliers Heating and Air Conditioning for your indoor comfort, Colliers Fireplace Shop for cozy fireplaces and year-round outdoor grilling, and Colliers Solar for energy efficiency for your homes. Learn more at trustcolliers.com. First half scoring, Tigers on their opening drive of the game took the ball down the field, starting at the Wawasee 41-yard line where the Warriors went for it on fourth down and did not make it. So with 9:04 left in the quarter, they took over, and in almost 4 minutes, they scored on a 1-yard run by Robbie Hoffer, his second touchdown run of the season. Mason Smythe added the extra point. It was 7-0. The Tigers then kicked an onside kick and recovered it, and you thought, here we go. But the Tigers did nothing with that. They lost the ball on downs after getting the ball down inside the 5-yard line. Wawasee took over, and they were able to get out to midfield. Eventually, Wawasee got on the board because the Tigers were backed up inside their own 5-yard line. They fumbled. It was recovered in the end zone, and with 11:54 left to play in the second quarter, Wawasee had drawn within 1, but they missed the extra point, so it remained 7-6. Things did not get better from the Tigers from there on. The ensuing kickoff was fumbled by the Tigers, recovered by Wawasee, and that led to a Tiger interception by Eric Pohl, his third of the season, and we went back and forth like that. The Tigers lost another fumble, so they had 3 fumbles in the first half. The Warriors eventually took the lead on a 34-yard field goal with 10 seconds to go in the first half. The Tigers find themselves on the wrong side of a 9-7 score here at the intermission. The Colliers Family of Brands halftime show continues with local news. But first, I want to update you on Abby Peterson, our Warsaw Lady Tiger golfer who's competing at the state finals. Abby was around 20th all day, but there were still a lot of golfers from the teams at the state finals on the course. She shot a very good 4 over par, 76 in her opening round, 40 in the front, 4 over, and even par 36 on the back. And she is tied for 10th in the individual competition with her 76, and she will tee off again tomorrow morning. 9-7, Wawasee with a lead over Warsaw. News is next on News Now Warsaw.
CarTech takes the ding out of your car or truck body and will make your vehicle's finish showroom fresh again. CarTech is a new type of body shop. With a CarTech smart approach to body repair, dings and dents are a thing of the past. CarTech will repair, repaint, and refinish your auto skin and take care of the insurance paperwork too. Don't worry about the ding. You have CarTech. On the Curve at 900 South Buffalo in Warsaw and at cartechsmart.com.
In addition to Crossroads Bank's easy personal checking accounts, Crossroads Bank also offers easy business checking accounts. Call, visit their website, or stop in to see them in Columbia City, North Manchester, Peru, South Whitley, Syracuse, Wabash, or Warsaw. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where your bank and your life meet, Crossroads Bank.
False start, pass interference, offsides. All bad things in football. Spotty dishes, rust stains, dry skin and hair. All bad things when it comes to your water. Rab Water Systems All-Star Team can help eliminate your water penalties. Home of the non-electric Connecticut, which provides clean, clear water 24/7 without electricity. Call or visit rabwater.com to fix your water.
I am a Colts fan.
I'm a Bears fan, and you out there are Warsaw Tiger fans.
Whoever you root for, in order to win the game, your team needs a head coach with an effective game plan. We at Alder Bergen can help you develop and implement a financial game plan for your family's future. So if you're a Colts fan, a Tiger fan, a Bears fan, or a fan of any other team,
except the Patriots, Alder Bergen can be the head coach of your financial planning team.
Alder Bergen and Company, 122 West Market Street in Warsaw, and online at alderbergen.com.
For News Now Warsaw, I'm Dan Spalding. Here's what's happening in area news. Indiana is moving thousands of inmates to a new prison. State leaders say the new facility in Westville will save taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars. Ryan Hedrick with Network Indiana has details.
And that's why Indiana is building a new prison. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Department of Correction Commissioner Christina Riegel says the current jail in Michigan City costs taxpayers about $45 million to run.
The annual operating savings alone of closing the Indiana State Prison would create a payback of less than 20 years on this project.
The new jail will hold about 4,200 people.
Austin Rovenstein was appointed to the Kosciuszko County Election Board Thursday by County Republican Chair Mike Reagan. Rovenstein replaces Randy Girard, who died unexpectedly 1 week ago. As Reagan noted, the appointment was made with a heavy heart.
I am honored, and I am sure Randy would be pleased to appoint C. Austin Rovenstein to this position. Austin has significant knowledge of our election process. He's worked elections for many years, and as an attorney and with his elections background, he is qualified and prepared to assume this position.
The 36-year-old Rovenstein has worked previously as the precinct committeeman and has served as secretary of the county Republican Party since 2016. He's also worked elections for many years. Republican politics run deep in the Rovenstein family. Austin's father and grandfather were both sheriffs in Kosciuszko County. Girard had held the position since 2009. Look for sunny and pleasant conditions over the weekend in north central Indiana. For News Now Warsaw, I'm Dan Spalding.
As the leaves change color and the air turns crisp, it's time to get your set of wheels ready for the autumn adventures ahead. Stop in today to your neighborhood Auto Value Auto Parts store for all your vehicle's fall essentials. New wiper blades, motor oil, fuses, air filters, and more. Or you can find whatever you need online at myautovaluestore.com. We do offer same-day in-store pickup or convenient ship-to-home service. Now that's Auto Value, where service is the difference. We've got you covered.
Colliers Heating and Air has long been known for quality and integrity. Quality in their line of Lennox heating and air systems, and integrity in the way they've been doing business in our community for the last 36 years. So when they say they have a Lennox heating and air system for your home with $1,500 rebates, along with up to $2,000 off the dealer list price, you can take them at their word. Lennox quality and Colliers integrity. TrustColliers.com.
I'm your neighbor. You see me at Optimist, you see me at church, you see me at the grocery store. I'm just a regular guy with a law degree who has the know-how to get you the win. I'm Travis McConnell, your personal injury lawyer. With millions of dollars won for clients, call me. I'll give you my personal cell, and we can start working together. The initial call's always free. I handle all types of injuries, falls, crashes, defective products, and more. Call me today, Travis McConnell, your personal injury lawyer. Just say, hey, Google, look up the Law Office of Travis McConnell. Office, Warsaw.
Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts invites you this fall to the widest variety of custom trailers and golf carts in northern Indiana. Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts is the northern Indiana authorized dealer for E-Z-Go personal golf carts, the #1 golf cart in the world. Also check out their new line of 4- and 6-seat Mad Jacks carts. Plus you can get financing on any cart through Sheffield Financial LLC. Hurry in for the best season-ending prices with an extra $250 off. Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, US 30 East Warsaw, where you are always a winner.
If you want news and you want it now, you want News Now Warsaw.
Halftime here at Fisher Field. It's homecoming, so they're getting ready to introduce the homecoming court for each of the 4 classes at Warsaw. The band has just finished their performance. So homecoming time, and we will tell you who has won the homecoming king and queen in just a little bit, because they haven't told the fans yet. So let's get you some scores. In the conference, Goshen leads at Plymouth at halftime 13-7. Okay, Goshen's leading at Plymouth 13-7. Northwood's hanging in there against Mishawaka. Mishawaka 15, Northwood 14 at halftime. And Northridge and Concord are tied at 7 at halftime. Will Shepard, we thought that we'd have good games tonight. We are having good games tonight.
Well, good is a relative term here, but yeah, elsewhere.
The combined 4 conference games, the difference at halftime of all 4 of them is 9 total points. So there's that. So we will keep you updated on those scores. Steve is working hard on those back at the station. We thought this would be a good test for Valley. So far, not so much. They're winning at West Lafayette 21-6 in the second quarter. Also, it's Mechanical 7, Cass 6 in the first half. Rochester leads Northfield 34-0. And Columbia City has fallen off. They lost last week, and they are down at home at halftime this week to East Noble 21-0. Again, it is homecoming here at Fisher Field. The court is lined up down in front of us. There are football players amongst them, and there are some very nicely dressed young ladies hoping that their name is called here on homecoming night. The band has finished their performance. When we come back, we'll run through the first half stats, brought to you by Oliver Bergen & Company, and those are next on News Now Warsaw.
Hello, service department. Our pool filter stopped working.
Okay, we'll send a replacement.
Nope, just dig a new pool.
Sometimes it's obvious when you should replace just a part. Like if your windows have condensation between the panes, you may not need to replace the whole window. The specialists at Glass Doctor can install new insulated glass in your existing frames for less than you might think. Save money and restore your window's appearance. Visit glassdoctor.com.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your paint. Oh, yeah.
It's that time of year again. Football is back, and soon it's time to sign up for the open enrollment of Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D drug plans, and individual health care plans through the Affordable Care Act. Contact JVC and Associates to update new plan designs and find out about increased subsidies to help reduce marketplace premiums. Call John at 574-527-1295. Call with any questions and be ready to sign up for the Medicare plans beginning October 15th and for individual health care plans on November 1st. Go Tigers!
Michiana, you're approved. Need a new ride when everyone says no way? You're approved. This is Wade with Nissan of Warsaw. Low credit score? I don't care. You're approved. I have the power to say yes to everyone. And with my You're Approved process, $500 down, bam, you're approved. What do you need? Current pay stub, photo ID, and proof of where you live, along with 4 friends that'll tell us how amazing you are. And bam, you're approved. To start the process, call us at 574-267-5850. NissanofWarsaw.com, TradeWithWade.com. You're approved.
Get all the big stories first. News Now, Warsaw.
We have an extended halftime show here tonight because of homecoming. So we have some extra time. It's time to run through the first half stats. And they're brought to you by Alder Bergen & Company. Let them be the head coach of your financial planning team. Alder Bergen & Company, 122 West Market Street, Warsaw, and online at alderbergen.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC. Wawasee in the first half, 8 first downs, 9 carries for -7 yards. They were 14 of 24 passing for 120 yards. So they ran 24 plays and had 113 total yards. They had the 1 interception. That was their only turnover. They had 3 penalties for 25 yards. Warsaw also had 8 first downs. They carried the ball 26 times for 133 yards. That's about 5 yards a carry. They completed the only pass they threw, and that was to for 23 yards to Lucas Ransbottom. So they ran 27 plays for 156 yards, but 3 turnovers. They lost 2 fumbles on running plays, and they lost another on a kickoff return. And they had 4 penalties for 40 yards, 2 of them personal fouls that gave Wawasee first downs. The Tigers punted once and Wawasee twice. Individually for Warsaw, Reed Zollinger, 8 carries, 54 yards. That puts him over 1,000 yards for the season. Daylor Villama came in and played quarterback in 2 different sequences. He carried the ball 3 times for 12 yards. Luke Ransbottom, 2 carries for 27 yards. Robbie Hoffert, 9 carries for 41 yards and a touchdown. Again, Quentin Brock throwing the football 1 for 1 for 23 yards. For Wawasee, their quarterback, Mason Shoemaker, was 14 of 24 passing for 120 yards and 1 interception. And running the ball, they did very little. Shoemaker was sacked twice by Isaac Beam. That accounts for a lot of those lost yards. So that's what the stats look like. Will Shepard, what is your conclusion from the stats that I have just read to the people?
Well, I mean, there's no secret to this game, especially when you are a ball control offense like us. We have to be able to sustain drives and make people play defense the entire length of the field. And when you turn it over like we have tonight, it just disrupts everything. And, you know, the mistakes we've made, just the personal foul penalty when we had them on the 3-yard line or whatever in the first half, that was a lack of discipline penalty that really, really changed the complexion of that, you know, first quarter because we got off to such a great start. So, you know, we're doing things well when we're hanging on to the ball. It's no secret. You know, defensively, I mean, you give up 9 points and a half. That's not bad. I mean, you know, they scored their touchdown on a fumble in the end zone. I mean, it's a strange game. And, you know, like Roger said earlier tonight, the W game can be strange, and it certainly has been.
And the moon has appeared, and guess what? It's a full moon. I forgot about that. Full moon, W game, throw it all together, and you get weirdness. And that's what we've had here in the first half. we can't ignore the fact that Taylor Villema came in to replace Quentin Brock in the first half, and the offense ran pretty well. He was in there. They obviously need him on defense, but he ran the offense better. It's got to be in the back of Coach Curtis's mind.
I think so. I mean, he's an outstanding athlete. He's a great decision maker. He's been there before. He practices there. So, whatever we need to do to make it happen, Coach Curtis is going to, do that.
If you're the Warsaw defense, we have talked about adjustments that clearly seem like they need to be made. They need to tighten up in the secondary. Is it because they're playing zone coverage?
Yes. The only thing I would do is occasionally I would blitz people and mix up the blitzes, come off the edge sometimes, come up the middle sometimes, but I would go man coverage like two-man, leave your safeties free on each half of the field to defend the deepest man in their half, but play man underneath because we've got the athletes that can run with the Wawasee receivers. That's what I would do. It's what I'm comfortable with. It's what I've always liked to do. I don't know if Jake's going to decide to do anything like that because right now, Wawasee's best play is throwing a hitch and letting them run for a few yards to keep control of the ball.
To update you on baseball scores, Cubs and Brewers scoreless top of the second. Reds 3, Cardinals nothing, middle of the first. Pirates 3, Marlins nothing, bottom of the sixth. The Cubs need the Marlins to lose all 3 this weekend to the Pirates, and the Cubs need to sweep the Brewers, which won't obviously be easy. That's the halftime show brought to you by the Colliers family of brands. Colliers Heating and Air Conditioning for your indoor comfort. Colliers Fireplace Shop for cozy fireplaces and year-round outdoor grilling. And Colliers Solar for energy efficiency for your homes. Learn more at trustcolliers.com. We owe you one more break, and then we'll start the third quarter of play. It's Wawasee 9, Warsaw 7. We're back in 90 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the light. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Ott Schroeder right here in Warsaw can switch you over so you can start saving today. Ott and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Ott Schroeder, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here we go. You know why to go to R&B Car Company, right? 90 days till your first payment, $3,500 minimum for your trade. And with locations in South Bend, Warsaw, and now Fort Wayne, you need to find out why we are where you ought to be. Because financing available with any kind of credit, we've got banks that cater to everyone. No matter the need, from compacts to big honking diesels, fast and friendly service, and the best deal bottom line. So shop now and get pre-approved at rbcarcompany.com.
I love being a granddad. I spent last weekend playing football with my grandsons. We had a great time, running, tackling, laughing. The next morning, though, when I woke up, I was sore all over. I decided it was time to head to Reinhold's Town Square Furniture and visit their Sealy Posturepedic sleep shop. These are the beds that back doctors recommend. They support your body while cushioning your shoulders and relaxing your legs. Why did I wait so long to go to Reinhold's? My Sealy Posturepedic is just what the doctor ordered. After all, we're having another big game this weekend, and I don't plan on losing again. Thanks, Reinhold's.
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon with Rockhill Pinnock. I had to chuckle the other day because I heard a lawyer on TV say you should come to their firm because they're the attorneys you know. But yet, you've never heard of them except from the television commercials. The attorneys at Rockhill Pinnock are part of this community. We may help coach your kids at T-ball, see you at a golf match, or simply be your friend or neighbor. If you don't know one of us yet, chances are someone you know does. But whether you know us already or not, we hope you'll give us a call and get to know us as your attorneys. Call 267-6116 for an appointment today. Rockhill Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
Listen to the Tigers anywhere in the world at newsnowwarsaw.com and on the News Now Warsaw app.
Warsaw Athletics would like to thank their generous corporate sponsors for the 2023-2024 school year and the following premier sponsors who make live video streaming of Tiger Home sporting events free on the Tiger Broadcast Network on YouTube in cooperation with us at News Now Warsaw. Those sponsors are Sim Financial, Boggs Automotive, Lakeside Chevrolet, Faust Landscaping, Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. The Tigers got 2 sacks in the first half, so that means Tiger fans win tomorrow. Fans can buy 1 Big Mac and get a second one free at the McDonald's locations at 315 North Detroit Street near Center Lake and 2473 Jalen in front of Lowe's. Just follow Warsaw Athletics on X, formerly known as Twitter, and also on Facebook. Show them the promotion sent out by the Athletic Department, and you will get that buy one, get one Big Mac deal. Pizza Hut is also proud to sponsor the hospitality food here in the press box at Fisher Field. Pizza Hut on Lake City Highway is bringing back the Wednesday all-you-can-eat buffet from 5 to 8 p.m. This is a crowd pleaser, and this makes the broadcasters of Tiger football very pleased. Come join them on Wednesday nights at Lake City Highway and US 30 East in Warsaw. We get ready to start the third quarter. The Tigers are due to receive the kickoff. We've already had 1 recovered onside kick in the game. That was by the Tigers. And I will believe, knowing that we don't know, but I will believe that not scoring on that drive gave Wawasee the hope to stay in the game. That's why they're winning. Because you recover that, go down and score, and it's 14-0 on a possession you basically stole, you're in really good shape, and that's not what happened. So we'll see what happens here. By the way, Drew Sullivan, we see walking off the field. Drew looks really good. He's out of the boot already. No word yet on when he'll be able to start practicing or if he might be available for that Northridge game at the end of the year. If not, then he would get an extra 2 weeks to recover and get ready for the postseason. The question that nobody has asked Coach Bart Curtis yet is if Drew is ready for the sectional, do you start a guy who hasn't played since the first half of the very first game of the season? My sense is they might. So the Warriors will kick off. They will kick off from south to north, which is from our right to left. The moon rising above the visiting stands, just as we see it, just above the top of the light standards. Tigers have 1 man very deep. That is Tristan Wilson. They have Ransbottom and Isbell waiting at the 15. That's more likely where this ball is going to go. We're ready for the third quarter to start. Waiting for the referee to give us the signal. And there's the whistle. This is Reidebach. They made the field goal from 34. They put the Warriors ahead. Oh, it's a high pooch kick. Fair catch called for. It's loose on the ground. Wawasee says they got it. Nope, the Tigers come out of there with it. Wait a minute. Hold on. They pointed to Wawasee, or they pointed to Warsaw, but it's really Wawasee that recovered. Can you believe this? They had 2 guys there, and they banged into each other, and Wawasee takes over at the Tiger 41-yard line.
Just a lack of communication. And that's clearly what that was. The one kid was under it, and I don't know if he called, though. That's the question.
Twice the Tigers have lost kickoffs in this game. And now the Warriors with a chance to up their lead. Tinky on the sweep. He's going to be thrown for loss. Back at the 45-yard line. Eric Pohl on the stop. They tried a jet sweep for the first time. It didn't go anywhere but backwards. A loss of 4.
Pohl did an outstanding job of keeping leverage, and then once he gained leverage, then he attacked across the line of scrimmage. You can't do it any better than that, Roger.
Second down and 14 from the Tiger 45. Not too many games you see 2 successful onside kicks. We've seen them tonight. Shoemaker standing at the midfield stripe. Dropping deep to throw, plenty of time. Throws it high down the middle of the field. It's incomplete. Pass intended for Dallas Miller. He has not caught a pass this season, but he's playing because Donovan Blair is injured. Right as Miller got ready to catch the ball, somebody put the shoulder right in between his 2 numbers, the 8 and the 4, and it's now 3rd down and 14.
Pop goes the weasel. My name is Villama.
For a guy that's not very big, he does like to hit. 3rd and 14. Shoemaker claps his hands, now peeks back to his right for the Wawasee coaches to tell him what they want based on the Warsaw defense. Play clock is at 5. Play clock is at 2. It's at 1. There's the snap. Here comes the blitz. Shoemaker over the middle, tipped in the air, and it's caught. It's caught, and it's going to be short of the first down, I think. Pike made the catch at the 35-yard line, struggled forward to the 33. He's short of the first down by a yard. It is 4th down. And again, guys running freely over the middle of the field, fairly wide open. So a gain of officially 13, and it's 4th down and 1. The Tiger fans nervous, excited, trying to help their team here. Shoemaker from the near hash mark. Claps his hands 3 times, takes a snap, hands off left, first down and more at 30, down to the 29-yard line. Stop on the play by Strawn. Carry taken by Brandon Kelly for Wawasee. That's a first down for the Warriors. Their 9th of the game.
I'm not sure, but I think that could be labeled a hold on our 95 on Beam.
Was not detected, not called from the 29-yard line. Wawasee leading 9-7 early in the 3rd. Quick throw, screen pass, too high, incomplete. And again, Brandon Kelly, they're in the Tiger anywhere around. 4 guys came through, including Hetty on a blitz. And if that pass is complete, Brandon Kelly's got 10 yards before any opposition and 2 blockers in front. 2nd down and 10.
That's what pressure does. It causes bad decisions, and the quarterback would like to have that one back.
9:56 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Very strange game tonight. Warriors in the lead, 9-7. And they will hand off. This is Kelly again. Tries the left side, cuts up field at the 30. It's down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down and 9 coming up for Wawasee.
This will be an interesting call here, both defensively, how much pressure Warsaw puts on, and is Wawasee going to go down the field, or are they going to go horizontal again with a short pass?
2 wide outs right, one to the short side, which is left. 1 back in the backfield. That is Brandon Kelly to the right of Shoemaker. Man in motion is Tinky. Back to throw, looking over the middle, throws it high in the air, and it's going to be caught by the Tigers. Is he inbound? He is inbound! It's an interception! It's an interception! Isbell picks it off, and the Tigers turn the Warriors away with 9.
Was that 4th down, Roger?
No, it was 3rd down.
Okay. Then it was a great play. Bottom line is, let's get something rolling here on offense.
9:08 to go in the 3rd. Big play for the Warsaw Tigers. Warsaw from the 12-yard line. First down and 10. Option play right, and not much room. A couple yards at the most. Wawasee says the ball came out. Officials are talking, and then Wawasee's got the ball. Warsaw's fumbled and lost it again. Dollinger again, his 2nd of the game. Unbelievable.
Never seen anything like it. I don't know if the exchange was really crisp. I couldn't see it well enough to know exactly what happened, but we give it up again.
Unbelievable. Wawasee knocking on the door, leading 9-7. 8:57 left to play here in the third. The Tigers defense has been asked so many times to bail out the offense, and here they are again. Shoemaker pump fakes, now rolls away from Gabrich, throws it down the sidelines, and it's caught. Is it caught in bounds? It is caught in bounds. Pike makes the catch at the 8-yard line. So that's a gain of 4. Nope, check that, 5 yards. Second down and 5 coming up for Wawasee.
Roger, our defensive ends have to understand that they just cannot let the quarterback outside of the pocket. It just kills us.
Crazy game. Second down. Handoff. Kelly starts to the middle, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That is Barrett Kelly. Third down and 5 coming up for Wawasee. Hold them to the field goal here, and a touchdown gives you the lead. But the way Warsaw is handling the football, I don't know. 4 lost fumbles here in less than 3 quarters. 2 of them on kickoffs. Third down. Wawasee needs to get the ball to about the 3. Play action fake. Rolling right. Blitz is on. Throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Wawasee. Dallas Miller, who hadn't caught a pass all season long, scores with 8:08 left to go here in the third quarter, and the Warriors' lead is now 15-7.
We were so close to sacking him, but again, the leverage on the edge of our defense is just not what it needs to be.
Well, and guys are wide open. Now, I think they're going to go for 2 and try to make it a 10-point game. And that is exactly what they're going to do. So they've got the ball at the 3-yard line, looking to make it a 10-point lead here over the Tigers. Shoemaker takes the snap, hands off. Tinky caught from behind and stopped for loss back at the 5-yard line. The try fails. It's 15-7. Wawasee with the lead. We're back in 60 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Emergencies are an unfortunate part of life. Have you ever had an eye emergency? Oh yeah, they happen. This is Dr. Jason Rich at the Spectacle Shop. Maybe your glasses broke and you need an immediate fix. Maybe you left your contact lenses in way too long and you woke up with a painful red eye. Maybe you're seeing flashes of light out of the corner of your eye all of a sudden and you think, hey, I should probably get this looked at. Maybe you thought, nah, I don't need safety glasses while I'm using this saw. And now there's something that's been stuck under your eyelid for the last 2 days. We fix all these emergencies and routine problems too. Visit thespectacleshopinc.com.
Enjoy the next level of fun on the water with help from Splendor Boats. Place your order now on Quest Pontoons or a Splendor custom-built power catamaran deck boat. Ask about their indoor, safe, and clean off-season boat storage, winterization, shrink wrapping, and pontoon redecking. Plus, schedule your spring boat arrival so you don't have to wait next year. Visit them in Warsaw or Silver Lake or online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats, a small family business for big family fun.
Now, back to the Warsaw Tigers on News Now Warsaw, 99.7 FM and 1480 AM.
Well, I think it's fair to say at this point, it's crisis time. Warsaw down 15-7 in the W game, 8:08 left to play in its third quarter. Warsaw does not have the hands team in. So Reidenbach could do it again. And Warsaw is, you got players up in the front telling other guys to come up and help them. Let's see what Reidenbach wants to do. He'll run up. He's going to kick this one down the field. It's going to bounce at the 25. Going to be taken at the 17-yard line. Ransbottom breaks a tackle and gets out near the 30. They're going to give him all the way to the 30. And that's where Warsaw will take over first down and 10. There is a flag down, however, back at the 36-yard line on the near side of the field.
This will be an interesting call. I don't know what happened.
Actually, they moved the flag back to the 38. They're coming over to talk to Bart. That's not good news. When they come to talk to this crew talks to the offending team first. They tell the coach what happened.
Penalty will be a set and foul.
The head official still talking. We still haven't received an indication of what the penalty is. It's going to be a penalty against Warsaw, and it's going to back the ball up to the 20-yard line.
Warsaw Tigers will begin their possession at 1st and 10 on Warsaw's 50-yard line.
What's the call?
We never got one. Some sort of illegal block. 8:03 left, third quarter. Tigers down 15-7 to Wawasee. Quentin Brock in a quarterback, hands off up the middle to Hoffert. He gets a yard, and that's all. Right now, momentum clearly and fully in favor of the visitors. Warsaw just glad to run a play where they didn't fumble the ball. 2nd down and 9.
Roger, I believe we're going to have to attack the edges.
Yeah, but that's where we have been most insecure with the football over the course of the year. Option play up the middle, Hoffert, and he'll get 4 yards out to the 30 or 25-yard line. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Tigers. Well, time for some of those big guys in the front of that offensive line for Warsaw to start moving people around. 3rd down and 5. Boyer showing blitz. Ryan Spotter came flying in motion to the near side, then turns around and goes back. They changed the play. From the far hash mark. Option play. He's going to keep it. He'll pitch it back. Ransbottom turns upfield. 30. Oh, when he got tripped up from behind. He got the first down out to the 31 after a gain of 6. But he could have had a lot more. But a saving tackle by Derek Bontrager kept him from going up the field farther. Still, it's a first down for Warsaw and a converted 3rd down with 6:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Warsaw trailing 15-7 to Wawasee.
Keep in mind that counter play, Roger.
It's there. Remember, they fumbled on it earlier, but it's there. Quentin Brock, play action fake, looking, fires it down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Grady Nolan never looked for the ball till the very last second. He was wide open. The ball was underthrown, but Grady ran kind of down the field like he didn't think it was going to be for him. 2nd and 10. And it just gets weirder and weirder with every play that goes by.
It seems like it. That's a play that we needed to hit.
2nd down and 10 from the 31. On the near hash mark now. Brock option play. Oh, and Hoffert got hit shoulder high for a loss of a yard back to the 30. The hit made by Brandon Kelly, who came in on a blitz, timed it perfectly, and now it's 3rd down and 10. And the Tigers are in danger of giving the ball back to Wawasee down by 8 midway through the third quarter. Nolan off to the left. Tollinger has fumbled twice. Hoffert is in the game. It's 3rd down and 10. Almost 3rd down 11. And they run the counter. Ransbottom through the hole, 35. Tripped up as he got to the 40-yard line. How far did he get? They're going to mark him a yard short of the first down at the 40. It'll be 4th down and 1. And Tollinger's coming into the game to try to get 1 yard to get a first down to keep this drive going. Still plenty of time. It's only the minute of the third quarter, but the Tigers have done very little on offense. And now you hear the fans from both sides to begin and hoot and holler for their team. Quentin Brock under center. They need a yard. Brock takes the snap, fumbled the ball. It's rolling around loose. And I think Wawasee recovered. It doesn't matter. He didn't get anywhere near the first down. Brock never got the snap. It banged off his hands. Warsaw recovered the ball, they say. And are they going to measure? They are going to measure. It's not that close. It's really not. It's short by about a half a yard, I think. Again, the Tigers continue to put the ball on the ground. Is that 6 times they've lost the ball. 6 times they put the ball on the ground. 4 of them they have lost. Chains are out. And they stretch them out. And it's Wawasee ball. Warriors take over. 5:09 to go in the third. They lead 15-7. Play never had a chance.
Get ready for going up top here.
Oh, if I'm Wawasee, I'm not running the ball. I am throwing it and trying to get it into the end zone. Well, it's hard to believe that this game is playing out this way, but it is. And now the Warriors with a chance to go up 2 scores, leading 15-7. Shoemaker from the Tiger 41-yard line. Takes the snap, hands off. Kelly bouncing to the left, bouncing a little farther, and goes down at the 40. Barrett Kelly on the carry for Wawasee. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. Barrett wears number 20. Brandon is 33.
Roger, they fell in love with this play at halftime, and they've run it 3 times where they pulled 2 guys, not just one, but 2 guys to one side, leading the back. That was the best we've defended it so far.
Play clock at 10 as Wawasee breaks the huddle. They'll go 2 wide to the right. That's the wide side of the field. And again, Barrett Kelly in the backfield to the right of the quarterback, Shoemaker. Back to throw, flips it out to Kelly. Kelly breaks a tackle and gets hit hard from behind. It goes down at the Tiger 35. That's a gain of 5 more yards. It sets up 3rd down and 4.
Our safeties are going to have to be real smart here. They're going to have to make plays and make tackles. They're going to have to read fast.
3rd down and 5. Too far for a field goal, too close to punt. So you can assume that Joe Reedaboo would go for it here if they don't make it. Shoemaker claps his hands, now looks to the right. Gets the play call, then turns back around, standing flat-footed, and takes the snap. Looking right, chased out of the pocket, rolling, looking, takes off, gets hit, goes down. He goes down right at the line of scrimmage, so it's not a sack, but it's a carry for no gain. Petty and Pohl were there to stop him. It's 4th down and 5.
Now, this is where you knock the ball down here. You do not intercept it. You knock it down, give your offense the ball at the 35-yard line.
Wawasee last week 0 of 4 on 4th downs. This is 4th and 5 from the Tiger 35, leading Warsaw in the W game at 15-7. Students shaking the bleachers on the near side. Shoemaker takes the snap, looking, throws it out to the near side. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be an immediate hit and a loss of a yard. Reidebach made the catch, and the Tigers made him pay. It's a loss of 1, and Warsaw takes over on downs with 3:23 left to go in the third, down by 8.
Great reaction, great pressure. That's the way we need to play defense right there.
So out of all that, they only gained 7 yards. With 3:23 left, Warsaw has the ball down by 8. The Tigers go to work from their own 37. Up the middle, Zollinger bounces the outside. 40, breaks the tackle. He's got a first down out past the 45. He's to the 48-yard line. Remember, Reed was banged up in the Mishawaka game, not 100%. Didn't play a lot in the first few possessions of the game. And he's got 2 of Warsaw's fumbles, which add up to 4. Fumbles lost add up to 4. Quentin Brock from the 48-yard line on the Tiger side of the 50. Up the middle, Zollinger again, bouncing to the left, got another first down. Inside the 45 and knocked out of bounds at the 42 of Wawasee. First down, Warsaw, gain of 10 more yards for Reed Zollinger, who went over 1,000 yards for the season earlier in this game.
I don't think it's any secret. They like going where Carl and Ponce are moving people out.
First down from the Warrior 42. 2:51 left to go in the third. Tigers down by 8 here in the 2023 edition of the W Trophy game. Brock. Zollinger again, taking the left side. He's to 35, 30, up the far sideline, 25, and down to the 22-yard line. Another big run for Reed Zollinger. Senior in his final W Trophy half. Wants the ball and wants to take his team to a huge comeback win. From the 22, ball on the far hash mark. Right side of the field is the right side of the formation as Warsaw heads towards the south end or the scoreboard end of Fisher Field. Quentin Brock under center, Zollinger behind him. Same play. Reed dances across the 20. It's down to the, let's call it the 18-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, second down and 6. With 2:14 left to go in the third. Next week, we make our last regular season road trip. We'll be at Goshen, take on the Red Hawks. 7 o'clock kickoff. 6:15 Tiger Insider on News Now Warsaw. Second down and 6.5, almost 7, where they put the ball down. Option play, Zollinger up the middle. Gets a couple of yards. Give him 2 down to the 16-yard line. Third down coming up for the Tigers. Third down and about 5. 2 down territory to be sure. The Tigers could get 3 from here. Those are the Warsaw fans you hear trying to exhort this offense to make a big play here. Down by 8, 1:20 to go, third quarter. Brock under center, ball on the far hash mark. Handoff, Zollinger up the middle, got hit hard at the 15, pushes forward to the 13. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. He needed 4, he got 3. It's going to be 4th down and 1, and we have an injured Warrior. We've got an injured Warrior down at the 15-yard line, and that is Barrett Kelly. Kelly's back up. He's being told he has to go off the field because they stopped the game for him. I don't think they're going to need an official timeout for this. So the girls with the water bottles will have to run back to the sideline. Warsaw's going heavy here. They're essentially going to have 8 offensive linemen in the game. A minute to go in the third. Warsaw down 15-7. Ball at the 13-yard line. 4th down and 1. Brock has wings on either side. 1 back in the backfield. 7 linemen out there for the Tigers. Handoff up the middle. Zollinger's got the first down. He got 3 yards down to the 10. Where I see the ball down is just outside the 10. So it's first down and 10, not first down and goal. And that is the way they see it too. 38 seconds to play here in the third. Tigers trailing 15-7. Clock running. Warsaw does have to run a play here before the end of the quarter. Play clock's at 15. They have plenty of time. Quentin Brock brings him to the line. Ball just inside the 11. Quentin under center. Zollinger, left side, pounds forward, inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the goal line, touchdown! Reed Zollinger from 10 yards out with 11 seconds left to go in the third, and it's a 2-point game.
Rosas and Carl really came off the ball and made a nice hole.
And they're going to go for 2 here to tie the game. Isaac Beam is in on offense. Ponce comes out. And Beam will be eligible. From the 3, ball in the middle of the field. 11 seconds left in the third. This is to tie the game. Quentin Brock fakes the handoff, rolling out. He's got Beam open in the corner. He's going to lob it to him, and it's going to be intercepted. He could have run it. If he'd have thrown it right away, he would have been open. Instead, it goes as a non-try for 2. 11 seconds to go in the third. 15-13 Wawasee. Back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
CarTech, Smart Auto Body Solutions, knows how picky you can be about your vehicle's finish. It's in perfect condition now, and you want it to stay that way. We get it. What you need is the CarTech paint protection film applied to your vehicle to protect it from surface scratches, UV exposure, hard water deposits, acid rain, oxidation. You don't want that stuff damaging your car's finish. Tell CarTech to protect my paint. On the Curve at 900 South Buffalo in Warsaw and at CarTechSmart.com.
News Now Warsaw, WRSW, 1480 AM and W259BJ, 99.7 FM, Warsaw, Indiana.
11 seconds left to go, third quarter. Wawasee still leads, 15-13. The pass for 2 failed. Tigers with a pretty epic drive there, 63 yards into the end zone. Zollinger with the last 10. Zollinger with most of those 63 yards. And now Mason Smythe to kick off. And he'll run up to it, and he'll drive it high and deep and into the end zone. Touchback. His second touchback of the night. Wawasee will take over from the 20. What a fourth quarter we are about to experience here at Fisher Field.
I think we've got to continue to pressure their quarterback while doing our best to keep him in the pocket. His ability to get outside is causing problems.
Tigers have lost 4 fumbles, 2 on kickoff returns. Now Wawasee with the ball, 11 seconds to play here in the third, leading 15-13. Shoemaker takes the snap, drops the throw, 3-man rush, hit as he throws, lofts it into the air, incomplete. Pass intended for Tinky at about the 32-yard line right in front of the Wawasee bench. And again, there were Tigers all over the place, but it just didn't seem like they could get to the ball.
Was that ball in the air for like 8 days, or was I seeing things?
It felt like it blocked out the lights up at the top of the stadium. 2nd and 10. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Shoemaker. He's got one back. That is Brandon Kelly to his left. Shoemaker takes the snap, pressure coming, rolls to his right, looks down the field, takes off, gets hit, and goes down at the 21-yard line. Johnston on the stop for Warsaw. It's not a sack. It is a gain on a rushing play of 1 yard. 3rd down and 9 when we come back to start the fourth quarter of play. Wawasee 15, Warsaw 13. We're back in 60 on News Now Warsaw.
Invest your money in a bank that invests into the heart of the community where you live and work. Crossroads Bank makes sensible loans to friends and neighbors so that together our communities grow. Visit crossroadsbanking.com or stop in at one of their locations with offices in Columbia City, North Manchester, Peru, South Whitley, Syracuse, Wabash, and Warsaw. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where your bank and your life meet. Crossroads Bank.
Pass interference. Offsides. All bad things in football. Spotty dishes. Rust stains. Dry skin and hair. All bad things when it comes to your water. Rab Water Systems All-Star Team can help eliminate your water penalties. Home of the non-electric Connecticut, which provides clean, clear water 24/7 without electricity. Call or visit rabwater.com to fix your water.
This is the Warsaw Tigers Sports Network, 99.7 FM, 1480 AM, NewsNowWarsaw.com, and the News Now Warsaw app.
Roger Grossman, Will Shepard, Austin Elder, Steve Scott. Fisher Field, the site of the W game 2023. Wawasee 15, Warsaw 13. 3rd down and 9, Warriors at their 21. Shoemaker Fakes. It's a delay up the middle. Kelly, he's got 5 yards. He's got 9 yards. Does he have the first down? Where they're marking him. Well, the guy on the near side just kept walking forward. And they're going to let him put the ball down. And it's really close. It's 4th down. 4th down and 1.
Roger, how'd you like that spot?
Not at all. And you got a bunch of new guys from Wawasee coming out on the field. Are they gonna? They're gonna show punt from here. John Riedeboom walks out on the field. He's not so sure that ball's not across the 30. Wawasee takes time. We're going to keep it here on this one. 11:16 left to play in our 4th quarter. 4th down, and it can't be more than 2 or 3 inches.
Roger, in the off-season, would you like me to have a clinic for referees on how to spot the football?
No, I don't think so. Somebody needs to. But the problem is where the guy stopped and stood and raised his hand, he then walked 2 feet farther down the field in Wawasee's favor. We see that all the time. Warsaw in certain games has had that happen in their favor also. So let's be 100% clear on that. But it's very strange.
Well,
Wawasee ran the punt team out there and then took time out. So let's see what John Riedeboom wants to do. If you don't make it here, you give the Tigers the ball at basically inside your 30-yard line. And the offense stays on the field for Wawasee. Talk about checking your manhood at the door. This is it right here. 4th down and inches from the 30.
The secondary can't fall asleep.
Shoemaker. Under center. Long count. Takes a step. Pushes forward. I don't know. I don't think so. The official's coming running in from the far side. Where he's marking the ball isn't to the 30. He didn't make it. The Tiger defense is running off the field. They've stopped them with 11:11 to go, down by 2. They went for it, and they came up snake eyes. Warsaw ball.
Very great effort by the entire defense to finish the play. Not just the initial hit, but to get everybody involved and to stop the momentum.
Tigers with a chance for the lead. They're basically in position to kick a field goal to take the lead right here, but they don't want that. They want 7. They want to make the decision by Wawasee pay. From inside the 30. Quentin Brock under center. Hands off. Salinger, big hole, 25. Spun around to the 23. Spun around again to the 22. Inside the 20-yard line. Down to the 19. 11 yards for Reed Salinger. Another first down for Warsaw. Their 15th of the game.
I really like Zollinger's strength.
They couldn't bring him down. They tried to twist him and turn him and throw him. You can't throw that dude. 10:53 left to go. Tigers down by 2 from the 19 of Wawasee. And rain spotter went in motion, then stops and goes back. They want to see how Wawasee would react to it. Brock. Again, Zollinger up the middle. Dives the 15-yard line. Gain of 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Stay tuned after the game. Final scoring, final stats, drive of the game, play of the game. Bob Lovell. All in our future. Tigers trying to come from double digits down here. Cubs and Brewers scoreless. Bottom of the 4th, but Milwaukee with 2 outs has runners at 1st and 2nd. At last check, Miami was losing 3-0 to Pittsburgh. Second down and 6 from the 15. Again, it's Salinger up the middle, and he dives forward past another tackle down to the 11. Gain of 4 more yards. Third down, and we'll call it 2. Headed toward the north end of Fisher Field. The wide side of the field is open. has been almost this whole game. But the Tigers have had really such poor ball handling skills tonight. I'm not sure any of the coaches trust that kind of play in this situation. 3rd down and 2. Brock. Challenger again, and he dives forward, and I think he's got the first down. He does, down to the 8. 1st and goal, Tigers. 9:19 left to play in the game. Warsaw trailing Wawasee 15-13 here in the W Trophy game.
The linebackers for Wawasee are understanding that Michael is falling in love with the left side of our offensive line, so they're making concerted effort to try and shut that down.
And again, Brandon Kelly is injured, stays down on the turf until the training staff for the Warriors can come help him. His brother is over there as well. And he'll make his way off the field. The Tigers will have 1st and goal from the 8. Warsaw has put the ball on the ground 6 times. They have lost 4 fumbles. 9:19 left, a chance for the lead, essentially 24 feet away from the goal line and the lead. Challenger behind Quentin Brock. Ball in the near hash mark. Challenger, left side, got stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Gets forward for 2 yards to the 6. Challenger now 21 carries, 142 yards. Over 1,000 yards for the season with 2 regular season games to go. 2nd down and goal from the 6. Again, ball on the left hash mark. Side that's closest to the Tiger bench. Challenger off the right side this side. Runs into a man at the 5. Goes down near the 2. 4 more yards. 3rd down and 6 feet coming up for the Tigers. Oh, this W Trophy game, it has produced some amazing upsets. And here's a 1-5 Wawasee football team that I think most people thought would get blown out here at Fisher Field, but they have stood sturdy against this Warsaw Tiger team. 3rd down. 2 downs to get 2 yards. Just inside the left hash mark. Brock, hands off. Oh, Zollinger got rocked. He barely got across the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, and the field goal team comes on for Warsaw. Clock running down to 7:40 left. Mason Smythe, 8 of 10 on field goals this season. This would be a 20... Nope, it'll be a 19-yarder. The only 2 that he hasn't made this year were blocked. Beggar to snap it back, Villama to hold it for him. Smythe is ready for the lead. Good snap, spot is down, kick is up, kick is right down the middle. 16-13, or 16-15, Tigers by 1, 7:15 left to go. We're back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
I am a Colts fan. I'm a Bears fan. And you out there are Warsaw Tiger fans.
Whoever you root for, in order to win the game, your team needs a head coach with an effective game plan. We at Alder Bergen can help you develop and implement a financial game plan for your family's future. So if you're a Colts fan, a Tiger fan, a Bears fan, or a fan of any other team,
except the Patriots, Alder Bergen can be the head coach of your financial planning team. Alder Bergen and Company, 122 West Market Street in Warsaw, and online at alderbergen.com.
Tiger Talk, presented by R&B Car Company. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on News Now Warsaw.
Roger and Will and Austin and Steve with you on the broadcast tonight. 16-15. Tigers lead by 1. The Warriors about to get the ball. Themselves a chance to regain the lead. Smythe with 2 touchbacks. Given the circumstances, don't think we'll see anything but an attempt at a 3rd. Mason with 22 touchbacks in 31 tries. He's got the ball teed up right on the X at the 40. There's the whistle. There's the boot. It is high and deep enough. 4 yards deep into the end zone. Touchback. 7:16 left to go. Wawasee takes over. Down 16-15.
This is where discipline and taking care of your job comes in. This is where the coaching matters.
You know, this game should never surprise us, and yet it does. Warriors with the ball from the 20. Still 7:16 left. Still a lot of time left. Shoemaker claps his hands, takes a snap, pump fakes, fires it over the middle, incomplete. Bontrager cutting through the middle of the Tigers was open. The pass a little high and a little too hot to handle. Second down and 10. That was close.
That was a good call by them.
Well, again, they've had people open all over the place all night long. It's not like they have a bunch of fast guys, but they have guys that get open, and they've gotten open against the Tigers regularly. Second and 10 from the 20. Fake handoff. Oh, a throw over the middle, incomplete. Gabriel came in and put his shoulder pads right in the belly of Shoemaker as he cut the ball loose. Third down and 10.
Great move by Gabriel. Quick, strong. He got there right now. Quarterback didn't know what was going on.
7:10 left. So these two plays have taken 6 total seconds. Tigers getting their people aligned. They switch depending on the Wawasee personnel. Third and 10 from the 20. Shoemaker takes the snap, looking left, pump fakes, he'll get hit. He lost the ball. He lost the ball. The Tigers have come up with it. It's a sack by Rosas and a recovery for Gabriel inside the 15-yard line. Holy cow.
Exactly what we were hoping for tonight, Roger. We talked about it before the game started. We needed our defensive line to step up and make some plays, and that was certainly one of the biggest of the night.
Third sack of the game for the Tigers. Rosas with his first. And for the season, Rosas now with 5.5. Oh, what a turnaround here in this game. Warsaw leading by 1, 16-15, 7:02 to go. Ball at the Wawasee 13. Brock, pitch back, Ransbottom looking for the corner. He's got blockers in front, 10, 5, near pylon. Touchdown! Ransbottom on the pitch, scores! And the Tigers, after the turnover, scored the first play, and it's 22-15.
Superb call. They're crowd in the middle, and Ransbottom did a nice job. Everybody blocked, did their work, and that was just really, that all happened in about a 60-second span, the sack and the touchdown.
On the clock, there's 22 seconds. Smythe now for a critical point after to make it an 8-point game. Snap, spot, kick is up. Kick hit that upright, and it is no good. Oh, my. For the first time this season, Smythe misses. And it's still 22-15, 6:56 to go. We're back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Your neighborhood Auto Value Auto Parts store is part of a large Midwest-based company committed to the values of honesty and integrity in all of our transactions. From Detroit to Madison, from Chicago to Marquette, we have you covered. Selection, quality, knowledgeable staff, name brands, and with competitive pricing and fast direct-to-home shipping, you can easily get back to doing what you love, working on your ride. Come see us at your Auto Value Auto Parts store today.
If it's urgent and you need it now, it's on News Now Warsaw.
Roger Grossman, Will Shepard. If you have not been entertained by this game, shame on you. That's your fault.
No, this is, it's been the craziest game I've seen. I really, to be honest, Roger, I've not seen a stranger high school game in total, counting everything from both sides, special teams, Yeah, this has just been a full moon kind of Friday night.
And it isn't over yet. Still 6:56 left in it. Smythe, who misses on an extra point for the first time this season, now will kick off. A chance to put his team up 8, and it planked off the right upright. And there was, Wawasee wasn't even trying to block the kick. The run-up, and Smythe will kick it high and deep, and 4 yards deep into the end zone again. Touchback. Well, defense got another one in them. They may have to make a couple before this game is over.
I'd like to see the pressure packages continue, not just with our down 3, and they're doing an outstanding job, but every now and then, you can send a Pole, you can send a Johnston, off the edge to create problems.
Brandon Kelly in the backfield to the right of Mason Shoemaker. Standing at his 15-yard line, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the near side, throws it over the middle, got a man open. At the 30, it's Tinky, and he's got a first down out to the Wawasee 32-yard line, gain of 12. That is a wobbly lane duck of a pass. But it looks beautiful to Wawasee. It picks up 12, and it was right on target.
It was on target.
6:46 to go in the fourth. Tigers 22, Warriors 15. Warsaw looking for their 9th straight win in the W Trophy game. Look out to the far side. You have single coverage out there. The sophomore Strawn one-on-one against a Wawasee receiver. Shoemaker looking that way. Pump fakes, chased out of the pocket. Looking, throws it on the run, and it is caught. It's caught by Dallas Miller again, who stays in bounds and gets the ball across midfield. And he'll go out of bounds at the 44-yard line, and there's a Tiger down. There is a Tiger down right at midfield. Dallas Miller had hardly played this season. He had not caught a pass all season, and he's caught a touchdown pass and a big pass there to the Warsaw 44-yard line, and there's a Tiger down right on the sideline at the Wawasee bench. I cannot tell exactly who it is. The Warsaw training staff is over there. The Wawasee staff was first on the scene because it was right in front of them. High drama in the W game. That's not new. It's been going on for, almost 40 years now. The unlikely, the unthinkable. Wawasee, we said in the pregame show, they are better than 1-5, and they certainly have been better than 1-5 here. And that's Vilima that was down. He is up, and he's walking off under his own power. But not very quickly. I'm hoping he just got the wind knocked out of him. The problem is, with the way things have gone in this game, you can't afford to have him off the field for very long. Ethan Egoff, who this week was going to stick more to offense, is now forced into duty. He stops back there in the back in safety position. It's a 7-point game with 6:18 left. Wawasee the ball at the Tiger 44. Shoemaker with Kelly to his right. They're going to run a reverse. And Bontrager's going to throw it down the field. He gets hit as he throws. It's going to be in the air, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be caught. Pike with the catch at the 19-yard line. There were 3 Tigers all around him, and Pike somehow came down with the ball.
This is the strangest thing. Wilson sniffed it out right away, and he didn't get his body in position in front of the receiver, and he had time to do that. He chose to stay in back, and it cost us.
5:50 clock running, fourth quarter. Wawasee trying to tie the game. They're at the Tiger 19. Shoemaker dropped the throw, looking left, blitzes on, throws it, and it's incomplete. And that, from a Wawasee standpoint, that is the best possible outcome. because Brandon Kelly, if he caught that ball, would have been thrown for a loss of 3. If Jet Woodward would have known he was going to miss it, he could have taken a step to the right and picked it off and ran it all the way to the north end zone.
Nice job by number 8, Woodward, of sniffing that out and being there.
Second down and 10. Ball in the near hash mark. Wide side of the field is the left side of the Wawasee formation. Shoemaker standing at the 24. Kelly to his left. Takes the snap, drops back, pump fake, steps up the pocket, got hit, throws it over the middle, intercepted! Intercepted! It's Tristan Wilson at the 10, at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, making that miss all the way out to the 49-yard line! And then a flag comes in at the end of the play. Let's see what it is. That ball, that time, Tristan Wilson picked it off and ran it all the way out from inside the 5-yard line to the 49, but there's a flag down clearly after the play is over. Oh, there's also a flag back at the 8-yard line. That may not be after the play is over. Officials discussing.
The flag inside the 10-yard line was after the interception.
Okay. Official now coming over to talk to Bart Curtis. Personal foul, face mask, Wawasee. It's a... Now, okay, so here's what happened. There's a penalty on both teams, but both were after Warsaw had intercepted the pass. So the down counts, it is a turnover. And let's see where the ball ends up. The flag is at the 8. There are more turnovers in this game than an Amish bakery on a Saturday morning. 7 all total. 3 interceptions for them, 4 fumbles for us. And where they put the ball down is at the Warsaw 4-yard line. 5:24 left. Too early to think about running time, although you don't need to be in a big hurry. From the 4, Quentin Brock. Up the middle, Zollinger. Both hands of the ball, dives across the 5, out to the 8. That's a gain of 4 yards. Second down and 6 coming up. Again, the Tigers, 4 fumbles, 2 on offense, 2 trying to field kickoffs. But they have forced 3 interceptions. Second down and 6.5, almost 7. Ball in the near hash mark at the Tiger 8. Zollinger up the middle, runs across a man, runs over another man, out to the 15-yard line. He's got enough for a first down for Warsaw with 4:48 to go, and Warsaw leading 22-15 in the W Trophy game.
Roger, that was a big first down for the Tigers right there with 4:48 to go.
Warsaw with 9 points in the quarter, a field goal by Mason Smythe, and a 13-yard run by Lucas Ransbottom. First and 10, Tigers, 4:30 left, 15 on the play clock. Quentin Brock under center. He's got Zollinger behind him. Hands off to him. Zollinger breaks a tackle, breaks another, stiff arms a man at the 20, and then is tripped up at the 21, and he'll go down at the 21-yard line. So gain of 6 for Reed, who now has 26 carries for 165 yards. If you weren't with us earlier, he went over 1,000 yards for his season earlier in the game. Second down and 4. Will's 2 favorite words here: ball security. You cannot put the ball on the ground here.
No doubt.
Lose it or not, you cannot. You have Wawasee right where you want them. You cannot let them off the hook here. Quentin Brock fumbled the ball. Falls on it back at the 19. Loss of 2 on the play, 3rd down and 6.
I mean, here we are late in the season, and we're still having center quarterback exchange problems. I don't really understand why.
Well, those two need to go off somewhere and get together. Just like have lunch and practice that. 3:08 left. 3rd down and 6. Tigers trying to run the clock out here. Boyer showing blitz. And Brock fumbled the snap again. Falls on it at the 19. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage. I don't even know what that signal is. Illegal chop block. How can it be a chop block? We didn't even run a play. Oh, my goodness. Now, this is going to be a half the distance penalty against the Tigers. Well, they're going to decline it. They're going to decline it, and it will be 4th down and 6 from the 19. The Tigers with 2 more fumbles in this, and now have put it on the ground 8 times in this game. And the Tigers still have the offense on the field. Michael Curtis and Bart Curtis chatting. The clock is running. It's down to 2:44. My guess is Bart Curtis is going to let it run down so the play clock almost runs out, and then they're going to use the 60 seconds to figure out what to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timeout Tigers. 2:29 left. Warsaw leads 22-15, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Colliers Heating and Air has long been known for quality and integrity. Quality in their line of Lennox heating and air systems, and integrity in the way they've been doing business in our community for the last 36 years. So when they say they have a Lennox heating and air system for your home with $1,500 rebates, along with up to $2,000 off the dealer list price, you can take them at their word. Lennox quality and Colliers integrity. TrustColliers.com.
Your home for Tiger Sports. News Now, Warsaw.
Just another boring old Warsaw Wawasee football game. 22-15. Warsaw erases a 4th quarter deficit. But now face 4th and 6 from their 19, and the punt team is out for Warsaw. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts for Wawasee to go in and score and tie the game, or maybe go for 2 and try to win it. Again, we've seen funnier things happen. From the 19, Smythe standing at the 5. He'll hit it from about his 7-yard line. Habegger to snap it back to him. 2:29 left, 22-15 Tigers. Perfect snap. Kick is away. Bontrager will let it bounce in front of him at the 45-yard line, and then it takes a sideways bounce and will be blown dead at the 46. I thought Warsaw touched it at the 44, which is where it would revert back to, but that's not the case. Well, here's the defense. 2:21 left. Your team is up by 7. Go stop them one more time.
Villama's back at safety. That makes me feel better. Got to be disciplined here. No tricks.
Field goal does them no good. They need at least 7. 7 to tie, 8 for the lead. Shoemaker from the Tiger 45-yard line. It's been a long time since Wawasee's taken the W trophy home with them. Warsaw's won it the last 8 years. Shoemaker back to throw, fires in the middle, high, tipped in the air, incomplete. Intended for Pike at the Tiger 35. It hit Woodward's helmet, Hetty's helmet, and Villama in the hands. Not that he should have caught it, but it did hit his hand as it went whizzing by. 2nd down and 10.
I think, Roger, our middle linebackers have to be aware of back out of the backfield in this situation.
Yeah, they haven't thrown a screen pass for a while, have they?
No, they haven't, and he is a good receiver.
Second down and 10 for the Tiger 45. Tinky comes in motion. Shoemaker rolling out, looking for him, throws it out to him in the flat. 40, and he gets knocked down at the 37-yard line. Gain of 8, third down and 2, inbounds, clock running, 2:05 left to go.
It's a good job by their staff, putting the receiver in motion and just running them on a shallow route in the flat to try and get, yards so you have a decent shot at a third down.
Third down and 2. They need to get the ball to the 35. Ball now in the near hash mark. Shoemaker with 1:45 left. Takes the snap. Looking, pump fakes, flush down the pocket, takes off. He's going to get the first down inside the 35. He runs out of bounds into the Warsaw bench near the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 30. The 7-yard gain. First down, Wawasee. 1:38 left to go. And again, the Warriors still have 2 timeouts. They need 7 to tie, 8 for the lead. So the way this game is going, if they get a touchdown, I'll bet for sure they'll go for 2. And I think I probably would too. 2 wide outs left. That's the wide side of the field, 1 to the right. Brandon Kelly started on the left, then moved to the right, then back to the left of Shoemaker. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws down the middle. Intercepted! Intercepted! Villanova! He came out of nowhere and picked it off at the 10 with 1:32 to go. Woo! What a play by Villanova! And the Tigers with a 7-point lead need a first down to run this thing out.
Just an outstanding job of a free safety play right there by Villanova, using his hands, getting just in front of the receiver, just outstanding, man. I'm so happy for him and the Tigers. What a great play at crunch time.
Ball marked at the 10. Remember, Warsaw's last 2 offensive snaps from scrimmage, they fumbled the snap. This game is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Warsaw has fumbled the ball 8 times in this game. And Warsaw takes timeout. We're going to keep it here with 1:32 left.
I think it's important that the center quarterback exchange that they're practicing on the sideline, I want it to go well.
Yeah, for sure. Big time, yeah. So the Tigers take their second timeout. They have 1 left. And again, the game's not over. Even if Warsaw still has to successfully navigate at least 3 plays. Because if I'm doing the math in my head right, which I may not be, Wawasee can stop it twice. So they probably will get about 10 seconds off the clock. And then what happens next will determine how this night goes next.
I agree. I'm just more concerned about the ball security than anything.
As you should be. As you should be, Will Shepard. It is Quentin Brock under center. Takes a snap, hands off. Zollinger pushes forward to the 13, timeout Wawasee. They take the second of their 3 allotted timeouts in the second half. Warsaw coaches called the offense over to the numbers at the 20-yard line at the south end of Fisher Field to chat about what happens next. I'll tell you this. Tell me how much confidence this coaching staff still has in Quentin Brock. Then after all that's gone wrong tonight, they leave him out there to take these 2 snaps and don't put Villama in.
No, I'm impressed with it. I want the sophomore to lead us to a first down and ice this game because I know he can do it. I just want him to.
2nd and 7 coming up for the Tigers from their 13.
Wawasee has adjusted to Michael calling most of the fullback plays to our left So they're stacking that with linebacker and pinching. And
that play took 4 seconds. 2nd down and 7. On the near hash mark at the 13, Wawasee crowding the box. Pitch back, Ransbottom looking for the corner, turns upfield, got tripped up, still going, 20, he's to the 25-yard line. He's got a first down. Off the right side, turned upfield, broke 2 tackles, and got a first down to the 25-yard line. Is there a flag down?
Yes.
Personal foul, face mask, Wawasee. That should do it. That's a big one. 15-yard walk-off here against the Warriors. Will move the ball out to the 40-yard line with 1:21 left. And Wawasee down to 1 timeout.
Did you like that call?
Loved it. Loved it.
To go wide after they're, really stacking B-gap all the time. Ransbottom did a really good job of picking a hole, too.
I thought they said that was a personal foul penalty. They did not. They said it was they only marked off 5 yards. So make it a 5-yard penalty, Austin. The nice part about Austin is he's young and flexible, which means he can go, Roger says change this, and so he does.
Austin's best attribute tonight was wearing the Butler jacket into the
totally true
box.
Totally true. 1:08 clock running, 4th quarter. There's about 40 seconds difference between the game clock and the play clock. Warsaw has to snap it 2 more times. Quentin Brock from the 30-yard line. Play clock at 10. Brock not walking up to the line of scrimmage. Bart Curtis is going to call timeout. Timeout, 40.9 left. Stay tuned after the game. Drive the game. Play the game. Final scoring, final stats. And blood pressure medicine for both of us.
Yes. I need to call CVS tomorrow, by the way.
You better call them on the way home. They're open.
No kidding, man. This has just been the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And dare I be a hype master, it isn't over yet.
It's a good point. I mean, anything can happen when you don't, really have control of the turnover situation, which I thought we had put to bed, kind of.
7 in the last 2 games. And the fumbles lost. Warsaw fumbled the ball. What was it, Austin, 8 times? Yeah. They fumbled 8 times. Somehow they only lost 4. Now, what Warsaw's got to do here is they need to, back up 2 steps and then take a knee when the clock goes under 40. It's a 40.9. The Warriors lining up, but not with much enthusiasm. Brock takes a knee, and Wawasee takes their final timeout with 39 seconds left. Next week, we go to Goshen. Wrap up our road portion of the schedule with a trip to Foreman Field. Good to see all of our friends up there. Airtime 6:15 for the Tiger Insider on News Now Warsaw. While they are doing this timeout, let's check on the Cubs. They are losing. Brewers 3, Cubs nothing, top of the 6th. And the Marlins came back and won and beat the Pirates 4-3, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. What a lousy ending to this Cubs season.
When they were smack dab in the thick of it.
They lose here, they'd be a game behind the Marlins with 2 to play. One more snap for the Tigers, and they will hang on to the W trophy. There it is. Warriors can't stop the clock. 33, 32, 31. And the Warriors are already starting to line up to shake hands. They gave it quite a fight, but they came out just short in their quest to end this long drought for Wawasee in the W Trophy game. Final score, Warsaw 22, Wawasee 15. The W Trophy is staying right here. Post-game coverage begins next on News Now Warsaw.
I'm your neighbor. You see me at Optimist, you see me at church, you see me at the grocery store. I'm just a regular guy with a law degree who has the know-how to get you the win. I'm Travis McConnell, your personal injury lawyer. With millions of dollars won for clients, call me. I'll give you my personal cell, and we can start working together. The initial call's always free. I handle all types of injuries, falls, crashes, defective products, and more. Call me today, Travis McConnell, your personal injury lawyer. Just say, hey, Google, look up the Law Office of Travis McConnell. Office, Warsaw.
Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts invites you this fall to the widest variety of custom trailers and golf carts in northern Indiana. Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts is the northern Indiana authorized dealer for E-Z-Go personal golf carts, the #1 golf cart in the world. Also check out their new line of 4- and 6-seat Mad Jacks carts. Plus you can get financing on any cart through Sheffield Financial LLC. Hurry in for the best season-ending prices with an extra $250 off. Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, US 30 East Warsaw, where you are always a winner.
Relax, ma'am. Your husband will walk again soon. We do knee replacements all the time.
I don't know. It seems like I should just replace the whole thing. Aren't you single?
Sometimes it's obvious when you should replace just a part. Like if your windows have condensation between the panes, you may not need to replace the whole window. The specialists at Glass Doctor can install new insulated glass in your existing frames for less than you might think. Save money and restore your window's appearance. Visit glassdoctor.com.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your paint. Oh, yeah.
Warsaw Tiger Football on News Now Warsaw is brought to you by
Splendor Boats, Crossroads Bank, Rab Water, JBC and Associates, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, Ott Schroeder State Farm Insurance, Alderfer Bergen and Company, The Glass Doctor, The Spectacle Shop, Reinhold's Town Square Furniture, R&B Car Company, Rock Hill Pinnock, Nissan of Warsaw, Travis McConnell Law Office, and Auto Wares.
And now for post-game coverage, once again, here's Roger Grossman and Will Shepard.
Warsaw keeps the W Trophy. They win tonight over Wawasee 22-15. The seniors are out there with the trophy, getting their picture taken with it. Parents allowed on the field for the purpose of getting their pictures taken with it. 9 in a row for the Tigers against Wawasee. 9 years in a row, the Tigers go home with the W Trophy. Final scoring in the second half. Wawasee took a 2.97 lead at halftime, pushed it up to 15-7 at 8:08 of the third on a 9-yard pass from Mason Shoemaker to Dallas Miller. And that made it 15-7. They went for 2, and they didn't make it. Then the Tigers went on a huge, huge drive. They score right before the end of the third quarter with 11 seconds left in it. Reed Zollinger with a 10-yard touchdown run. That made it 15-13 Tigers. They went for 2, and 15-13 Wawasee. They went for 2 to tie the game. They did not make it. Then Mason Smythe gave them the lead with 7:16 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Smythe with the field goal from 19 yards out. Warsaw wins, or takes the lead 16-15, and then with 6:56 left to play in the game, the Tigers got a 13-yard run by Lucas Ransbottom. That made it 22-15. The kick hit the upright and left the Warriors only down by 7. They go on, though, to win the game, or the Tigers go on to win the game 22-15. It's time for the drive of the game. It's brought to you by Stonehenge Golf Course, a championship course steeped in tradition on Pierceton Road in Warsaw. See why people are raving about their banquet and conference room with a capacity up to 60. Reserve your holiday, wedding, or important meeting now. The drive of the game, in my view, was that one in the third quarter that got the Tigers into the end zone. The Warriors, up by 2, scored in the third quarter with 8:08 and they went for 2 and didn't make it. So the Tigers were still in the game. They needed a big drive, and they took the ball down the field and scored on that drive. And it ended with 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tigers going 63 yards in 3 minutes and 12 seconds to get on the board right before the end of the third quarter, and that put them down 15-13 after 3, and it set up what they did in the fourth quarter, which was win the game 22-15. That's the drive of the game, brought to you by Stonehenge on Pearson Road in Warsaw. We got the final stats brought to you by Alder Bergen & Company. Those are coming up next on News Now Warsaw.
It's that time of year again. Football is back, and soon it's time to sign up for the open enrollment of Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D drug plans, and individual health care plans through the Affordable Care Act. Contact JVC and Associates to update new plan designs and find out about increased subsidies to help reduce marketplace premiums. Call John at 574-527-1295. Call with any questions and be ready to sign up for the Medicare plans beginning October 15th and for individual health care plans on November 1st. Go Tigers!
Michiana, you're approved. Need a new ride when everyone says no way? You're approved. This is Wade with Nissan of Warsaw. Low credit score? I don't care. You're approved. I have the power to say yes to everyone. And with my You're Approved process, $500 down, bam, you're approved. What do you need? Current pay stub, photo ID, and proof of where you live, along with 4 friends that'll tell us how amazing you are. And bam, you're approved. To start the process, call us at 574-267-5850. NissanofWarsaw.com, TradeWithWade.com. You're approved.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and DuckDuckGo because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Osh Schroeder will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Osh Schroeder in Warsaw today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fast, accurate, reliable. This is News Now Warsaw.
All the games of the conference have gone final. I know this isn't the time to give scores, but you're going to want to hang out for the end of the game when we give you the conference scores, because there's one that you're going to find pretty exciting. Right now, the final stats brought to you by Alder Bergen & Company. Let them be the head coach of your financial planning team. Alder Bergen & Company, 122 West Market Street, Warsaw, and online at alderbergen.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC. Tigers 22, Wawasee 15, Warsaw with 19 first downs, 53 rushing attempts for 290 yards. That's 5.5 yards per carry. They were 1 of 2 passing for 23 yards, so they ran 55 plays for 313 yards. 4 lost fumbles, 4 other times they put the ball on the ground and did not lose them. They had 7 penalties for 65 yards, and they punted twice. Wawasee had 14 first downs, 19 rushing attempts for 12 yards. Passing the ball, the Warriors collectively 23 of 41 for 218 yards, so they ran 41 plays for 230 yards. They had 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 1 lost fumble. So imagine this. The Tigers fumbled and lost 4 fumbles in this game and still came out on the positive turnover ratio. And that's how goofy this game was. Penalties, Wawasee 5 for 45. They also punted 2 times. Individually, Reed Zollinger carried the ball 27 times for 168 yards in the game and a big touchdown that put the Tigers within 2 at 15-13 right before the end of the third quarter. Luke Ransbottom, 6 carries, 67 yards. He also ran for a touchdown for Warsaw. And Robbie Hoffert scored the other. And again, we talk so much, and I know you coaches have talked so much about telling guys to be ready. You never know. Be ready. You never know. Reed Zollinger couldn't answer the bell at the beginning of this game, They held him out. They put Robbie out there, and he did a really good job.
I had it down for my drive of the game. The first one was Hoffert left, Hoffert right, and it just set a great tempo for the Tigers.
Warsaw wins the game and the W Trophy, 22-15. Those are the final stats brought to you by Oldenburg Bergen & Company, 122 West Market Street, Warsaw, and online at oldforbergen.com. The play of the game, Will's got that. That's coming up next on News Now Warsaw.
Here we go. You know why to go to R&B Car Company, right? 90 days till your first payment, $3,500 minimum for your trade. And with locations in South Bend, Warsaw, and now Fort Wayne, you need to find out why we are where you ought to be. Because financing available with any kind of credit, we've got banks that cater to everyone, no matter the need, from compacts to big honking diesels, fast and friendly service, and the best deal bottom line. So shop now and get pre-approved at rbcarcompany.com.
I love being a granddad. I spent last weekend playing football with my grandsons. We had a great time, running, tackling, laughing. The next morning, though, when I woke up, I was sore all over. I decided it was time to head to Reinhold's Town Square Furniture and visit their Sealy Posturepedic Sleep Shop. These are the beds that back doctors recommend. They support your body while cushioning your shoulders and relaxing your legs. Why did I wait so long to go to Reinhold's? My Sealy Posturepedic is just what the doctor ordered. After all, we're having another big game this weekend, and I don't plan on losing again. Thanks, Reinhold's.
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon with Rock Hill Pinnock. I had to chuckle the other day because I heard a lawyer on TV say you should come to their firm because they're the attorneys you know. But yet, you've never heard of them except from the television commercials. The attorneys at Rock Hill Pinnock are part of this community. We may help coach your kids at T-ball, see you at a golf match, or simply be your friend or neighbor. If you don't know one of us yet, chances are someone you know does. But whether you know us already or not, we hope you'll give us a call and get to know us as your attorneys. Call 267-6116 for an appointment today. Rock Hill Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
If you want news and you want it now, you want News Now Warsaw.
It's time for the play of the game, brought to you by Havrilla and Nolan, LLC, attorneys at law. Call Felicity and Carrie with elder law questions and for assistance securing Medicaid. Havrilla and Nolan, 121 West Market Street, Warsaw, and online at hnllc-law.com. Will, what's your play of the game?
Daler Villama, the interception to not ice it because of so many crazy plays, but I felt that there were a lot of key plays during the game, but we needed somebody to step up and do it, and Villama just made an outstanding play over that receiver.
And we don't do a player of the game, but it's got to be number 19, because think about it. He came in when something was wrong with Quentin Brock, and he ran the offense. And by the way, he did a really good job.
Yes, he did. I'll tell you another area that, Michael Curtis, our offensive coordinator, and Bart and our offensive staff, they realized that the left side of our line was, and that includes Egoff, number 4, off the edge, making key blocks as well. But, we needed to have something we could go to solidly. And, that one drive was just all on our left side with Zollinger, and that was quite impressive.
That's the play of the game, brought to you by Havrilla and Nolan, LLC. Find them at 121 West Market Street, Warsaw, and online at hnllc-law.com. Scores? Got them. Conference games, all finals? Yep. Is there one that you want to know about more than the others? Yes. And we'll give you those next on News Now Warsaw.
Emergencies are an unfortunate part of life. Have you ever had an eye emergency? Oh yeah, they happen. This is Dr. Jason Rich at the Spectacle Shop. Maybe your glasses broke and you need an immediate fix. Maybe you left your contact lenses in way too long and you woke up with a painful red eye. Maybe you're seeing flashes of light out of the corner of your eye all of a sudden and you think, hey, I should probably get this looked at. Maybe you thought, nah, I don't need safety glasses while I'm using this saw. And now there's something that's been stuck under your eyelid for the last 2 days. We fix all these emergencies and routine problems too. Visit thespectacleshopinc.com.
Enjoy the next level of fun on the water with help from Splendor Boats. Place your order now on Quest Pontoons or a Splendor custom-built power catamaran deck boat. Ask about their indoor, safe, and clean off-season boat storage, winterization, shrink wrapping, and pontoon redecking. Plus, schedule your spring boat arrival so you don't have to wait next year. Visit them in Warsaw or Silver Lake or online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats, a small family business for big family fun.
CarTech takes the ding out of your car or truck body and will make your vehicle's finish showroom fresh again. CarTech is a new type of body shop. With a CarTech smart approach to body repair, dings and dents are a thing of the past. CarTech will repair, repaint, and refinish your auto skin and take care of the insurance paperwork too. Don't worry about the ding. You have CarTech. On the Curve at 900 South Buffalo in Warsaw and at CarTechSmart.com.
Get all the big stories first. News Now, Warsaw.